All right, testing. Can you guys hear me?
Surrender is your only option. Get ready to brawl. Fight.
All right, what's up, guys? This is Mothman here. I'm going to commentate this next match. We got Tubazo and Hi, I'm Nasty. Wow, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. He's playing his classic, patented Captain America Iron Man Skrull. And same with Tubazo. Man, I remember these teams from way back in the day. It's cool to see them play again. So Hi, I'm Nasty so far, whittling down this Firebrand just with the honest shield neutral. Catches an assist with Charging Star. Arthur's going to go down. It's pretty big. That's the anchor on Tubazo's team, the assist as well, so he's going to have to make this happen with just Firebrand. He gets the knockdown unblockable. Can he kill off of this, though? He might need to DHC. Flame into Meteor. Oh yeah, looks like that's going to be enough. Alright, so now Firebrand's going to get some health back on the second slot. Oh no, he tags him back in. Alright, 2v2. He's running the anti-air gamma charge assist. Both of these players just feeling it out. Don't want to overcommit and lose a character here. Catches him with the tip of the shield there. Wasn't quite enough to hit on the way back. Okay. He didn't actually catch the Firebrand dash, but he did cross him up. I think that's what caught him there. So Hulk actually does not get a X-Factor speed boost. He only gets a damage boost. So Anchor Hulk is kind of hard to make work, but if you do hit them, they're definitely going down. But I Am Nasty gets the first hit here. Double shield skills, yeah. Charging Star. I am the Colossus, 65 months, thanks for that. Okay, unfortunately he misses the pickup there, but gets the instant overhead into Arthur Dagger's confirm. It's going to take him all the way to the corner again. HS, knockdown, 2-bar kill. Okay, Cap's going to go down. And I expect Tubazo to hard tag Firebrand back on point here. Okay, no, this time he keeps the Hulk in. And Iron Man, one of those characters that offers a good amount of support value. His assist is really nice, but you don't really want to play him on point most of the time. So yeah, okay. I'm Nasty's going to get the repulsor into level 3 here. But I'd like to see him bring in Skrull at some point, because I think Skrull could use that Unibeam assist. Better than Iron Man can use Skrull's assist. But we'll see if he gets the chance here. Yeah, okay. Catches the unsafe S. Very minus on block from Hulk. He's going to get the extension. Okay. Proton Cannon to finish it out. He's not going to have enough time after the Super Flash to hard tag here. Yeah, so he just goes for an incoming. Actually opens him up twice, once with the throw. Okay, full combo. Misses the OTG a little bit late there. It's not going to matter. Oh, he could have supered right there for the kill, but now it looks like Tubazo is going to get the kill. Is he going to DHC King's Armor? Yes. Okay, there it is. Powered up Arthur's got the high durability daggers in the back. Spends the X Factor on Firebrand. I'm Nasty is just trying to be patient, wait out this X Factor, not get caught. Actually catches Firebrand, but did not kill that sliver of health. Okay, this time does catch him on the wall cling. Anchor Arthur coming in, usually a pretty good anchor, but not as much so without X Factor. He's going to have to make something happen before his timer runs out. Hi, I'm Nasty gets the command grab, air reset. And he can probably make this happen for a couple bars. Yes. Nice, I like that combo. Good use of the bounces there. Alright, so Hi, I'm Nasty is up 2-0. Tubazo is going to have to make something happen to bring this back. Gets the air throw into the corner. Alright, let's see what he can do here. So Tubazo's team comp without a Doom or support in the middle, it might be hard to get damage off of those typical Firebrand hard tags that you usually see. So it looks like instead he's been going for the unblockable resets in the corner, but unfortunately the reset didn't work out this time. HAVENGERS goes for the Iron Man TAC Infinite, but drops that. And we're back to neutral. Both players around 3 bars right now. Anti-air Gamma Charge assist, keeping Firebrand safe. Gets another air throw. Now let's see, he's going to have to make something happen. He's got plenty of bar. Okay, misses the hard tag with Hulk. Opens him up again. Just going to keep it simple. Super. Gets the Iron Man down now. That's pretty important. That's probably the best assist on HAVENGERS' team. So gets the powered up Arthur. Air grab again into the corner. Firebrand gets the hit. Unblockable. No, it's just going for pressure. Instant overhead. Nice block by HAVENGERS. Another overhead, man. It is so hard to block Firebrand multiple times in a row, let me tell you. Okay, he's going to snap the Skrull in. I guess he's a little more worried about Skrull Anchor. Gets the dive punch there. Oh, misses the jump H though. Firebrand's going to get chipped a little bit. Okay, gets caught by the charging star. That's a pretty good assist. Rolling hook from neutral. Gets the confirm. It's going to snap Arthur. Yeah, Anchor Arthur with X Factor 3 can be pretty scary, so I don't blame him. X Factor's here. Inferno into Hypercharging Star is going to bring Arthur down. And Tubazo, this is his last shot here. He's going to have to make something happen with Hulk. He's got about 3 bars. He's got X Factor on deck, but the problem is going to be catching Skrull, getting a clean hit. Yeah, gets a rolling hooked there once again. And I think HAVENGERS can level 3 right here. Yep. Fun fact, if anyone doesn't know about Skrull, his Tenderizer L, the one that OTGs and hits on the ground, it has 10 hit. And the first 9 hits cause a hard knockdown. So you can cancel any of those into level 3 and it'll combo. But the 10th hit is the one that causes the ground bounce. If you've used the ground bounce already, it just makes them recover on the ground. So, easy way to combo into level 3 with Skrull. Mash that L Tenderizer. Cancel into level 3 on any hit that's not the last one.
Alright, so it looks like we got Mothman versus HAVENGERS. Names are switched to Mr. Kevin. Cap Iron Man Super Skrull against the classic stuff from Mothman, MODOK, Morigine. This is going to be an interesting match. Got Unibeam for the horizontal coverage, but not really much to stop MODOK from getting up in the air. The shield already coming into play hugely for Mothman. Should be able to take down Cap here if he chooses to spend the bar. Actually goes for a jamming bomb into snap. Might as well. And oh no, just lows over and over. H. Are we gonna jam this character too? Here's the big one. Think he Werewolf Boy for the sub. Mothman choosing to spin the bar here on Iron Man, and now Captain America's gonna come in jamming bomb, so he's gonna have to block, and he does! But ends up getting clipped. Yeah, you can only block for so long, especially when you have to block the other way. Oh, the charging star! Nasty getting a couple of straight hits here on MODOK, but not confirming into anything big. That's gonna be all up to Super Skrull for this first game, but getting hit on the incoming. Mothman has enough here, should be able to take the first game. X Factor. Yep, a little bit of an extension. And then Team Super, yes sir. Blast them. OTG, do it again. First game going to Mothman. Going right back into it. MODOK's going right back up to the top of the screen. Mothman comes down with the falling Esque. Early hit on Captain America gets a little bit of a reset there. Ends up paying off and is going to get the TAC up to get the infinite going. Going to get all this meter. You already know how this goes. And he's dead. Okay. Iron Man coming in, gets clipped by the meaty Analyze Cube, trying to do something there on incoming. Falls out, gets a little bit of straight hit, not converting though. Alright, we're back to full screen here, and this is where Iron Man struggles. A very, very clunky movement. Oh, gets hit with the repulsor though. Nice chunk of damage there with the proton. Goes straight into the level 3, gonna actually be able to take down Modok. I didn't know that DHC worked. Good stuff there from High Up Nasty. Get Iron Man back in for the team order. Mothman trying to do something to escape with the incoming. Gets put right back into the corner. Now we're here full screen. What does Iron Man even do against Morgan? Gets the repulsor, no conversion though. And yeah, nothing here like drones or a beam other than his own to clear the screen. As far as assists go, gets another repulsion. I am actually getting a bunch of stray hits, but not quite able to convert. 6 MS versus 11 MS here. Must be nice living in the server. Mothman almost taking out the Iron Man with no meter. It's another hit. Tags back into Phoenix, because why not? Gets to open up on Super Scroll. And be able to do this full combo here into the knockdown. X Factor. Oh. Yep, X Factor, jump up. Oh yeah, optimize it. Traps in the fireballs. Wow, goes into Astral. And then goes for the DP. Oh my god, Super Scroll falls out of the combo. Wait a second. I Am Nasty was just given the one chance from God. It gets this raw Meteor Smash on Morrigan. Hold on a second. Phoenix coming in with 2 bars. Invincible Super though. Meaty M cross under back to the other side. Hi, I'm Nasty. Mothman trying to go a little too optimal there and actually costing the whole game. And I Am Nasty ties it up 1-1 right now. Starting off the game strong with another S coming down from Modok. Gets the TAC side this time. And yeah. This is a Morgan Infinite. This is bad. He's gonna get 5 bars. Captain America's gonna die. Probably have to eat a nasty, either unblockable or guard break situation on incoming, depending on what Mothman wants to do. He can really just do anything, just like he's doing this combo right now. You too can do it too. Alright, last rep here. Cap goes down. Not choosing to tag into Modok, actually going to go into the Astral. Try to lock down Iron Man here in the corner. Iron Man does get to the top of the screen. Nasty doing a good job of avoiding this Astral Vision so far. Morgan, oh, right as I said something. I'm going to get the hit here, TAC side into Modok. Analyze Cube, we got these mid-screen. Nice, got the dash. That was too far for the booger OTG pickup. It goes up for the air to air. A little bit of a misinput there with the super. Off Iron Man dying, but Mothman has his team back in the order that he wants it. I Am Nasty, command grab right through the barrier. Probably want to snap now. Yeah, she has 5, but you can make her at least pop on your terms. But Mothman ends up getting the hit in the scramble situation. And see if he can finish the combo this time. He's going for it. This is what was supposed to happen last time. Scroll fell out, but the cross up DP could have cost Mothman once again. I don't know if I like him going for that combo and dropping it twice in a row. But I mean, he's up 2-1. We'll see what happens here. Flying on the top of the screen. Nasty might want to look at trying to throw out some preemptive charging stars. Try to hit Morgan out of. I know it's hard, but jamming bomb. Scroll comes in. Mothman choosing to snap in the problem. Scroll gets out of the incoming. Snaps back into Captain America, but yeah, bro, you're jammed. Thought he could get out, but put himself right back into it. A little bit of a brain fart there from High and Nasty. Captain America's gonna go down here. Yeah, 1 bar. Needed a reset there. Yeah, nasty guard break stuff with the Dorito there. Not much Iron Man can really do to escape that situation. Gonna jam bomb him too, why not? And snap in the scroll, put him in the same situation Iron Man was just in. But great defense from him, nasty, but yeah, double low. MODOK, great lockdown. Is scroll gonna get jammed here too? Oh my god, Mothman, talking about BM. Just because I backed up and wanted to let Arthur's armor pop, he out here jamming bombing this guy's whole team. Rude. Boo. Blocking manipulation moves. Boo. Boo. Good stuff from Mothman there. Needs to complete this combo, level 3. Mothman takes the set 3-1. Kinda nasty though. Had that clutch scroll comeback. Could have had it happen that third game too, but yeah, that cross up DP definitely hard to block. Might have been a chip out too. Honestly, hard to tell. Fun fact: Mothman will have to play.
I've seen this team from Utsu before. It's going for Dorm, Wesker, Strange. Is that point Dorm? Interesting. So Dorm not typically thought of as the best point character because he is a little slow. His normals have long startup. His movement is a little clunky. He's much better when you have some momentum. So I'm surprised Utsu didn't start Wesker, but who am I to question it? Okay, Remora just pressuring this Dorm though. Drops a couple combos, gets the third touch, drops that too. Snapback on Wesker, brings Dorm back in, cross up S. And Dorm's gonna go down. Alright, Remora. Same side fake mix there from 0. And you don't need me to tell you how this goes. So Strange is going to be coming in on Anchor. He can make it happen, but he needs that first touch. So, okay, nice block. Remora smartly meeting Strange on incoming there. You want to do that so that he doesn't have a chance to teleport or super an X-Factor and get out. Utsu lands the stray Impact Palm, giving him forever to confirm. Zero's going to go down, and what kind of mix is he going to do here? Okay, fakes it out with the Eye of Agamotto, and then gets the air throw. But Strange can only follow this up with so much damage. Oh, Utsu. I don't know if he was airborne there, but if he was not, he could have canceled in the projectile super. Remora drops a combo, lands a Helm Breaker right away anyway. Okay. Remora taking that first game pretty convincingly. Utsu had a couple moments though. I want to see if he can get started a bit more with this team. See what the game plan is. Raw S on Wake Up. The OTG Wesker assist reminds me of Vanilla. And Zero's going to go down 1 bar Chaotic Flame. Now Dorm has the incoming with bolts. Lands the air S, but Doom was a little too high up to land to the flame carpet right there. Oh, another S. That one's unsafe though. Remora blocks it. That's a free punish. Gotta be careful with those high risk normals that you can't cancel. Alright, so 2v2 now. Utsu blocks the initial incoming but gets clipped low once he lands. Remora X Factors early to take this Wesker out. He's got 1,000,000 health. And he's got 5 bars. It's going to Sphere Flame and bring in swords on Virgil. It's a good plan to not really give Strange a chance to do much of anything right here. Oh, but he used the bounce already so that he didn't have time to follow up the Lunar Phase. Still gets another touch with Doom. That's a quick 2-0 here from Remora. Alright, Utsu's going back to character select, maybe going to switch it up back to his more frequently used team. Yeah, this is the stuff that I usually see Utsu playing. So he plays Arthur Chun Frank. He likes to power up Arthur and then bring in another character. Have those daggers as an assist. Okay, raw power up right at the start. Nice, covers it with the air 236H. But Frank is going to get clipped right away. Let's see if Remora's going to opt to snap. Oh, he just drops. But without Virgil assist, that's a little hard to pick up. There's a lot of drops this set. What's going on? Utsu using those extremely high durability daggers. If anyone doesn't know, I believe those daggers have 5 points of durability each. So they basically cut through whatever's on the screen for the most part. Okay, daggers counter call the Doom there a little bit, but Frank's about to get chipped out. I'd like to see him hard tag Chun. Okay, Remora gets clipped, but he kind of should have seen that hard tag coming. Let's see what Chun can make happen here. Remora still with the Sogenmu pressure in the corner, keeping it on with Buster and forward H. Missiles coming down. It's going to go for... Oh, that wasn't unblockable. That was a double low. Sneaky there, but Utsu just holding strong, holding down back. It's going to bring Frank back in. Now DHCing all the way to Arthur, trying to chip out Zero. It's not quite enough. Remora smartly alpha tagging at the last second to bring Doom in, save the Zero, let him heal up a bit. And again, those daggers just cutting through any projectile that Remora tries to put on the screen. Frank's at a pixel again. He's got to try to bring in Chun or do something. Yeah. Okay, nice tag. Still intact. Timer's really ticking down. 45 seconds left. Remora lands a clean hit on Chun. I believe he's going to be able to build right up to 2 bars. Super and go into Skittles. Boom. Okay, Frank coming in. Pixel of health. Again, blocks a layer or 2, but then gets clipped. Now Arthur coming in. Arthur's a pretty strong anchor when he has level 3 X Factor, so let's see what he can make happen. Bit of a preemptive X Factor 3. He went for X Factor DP, but Remora was patient and just blocked it. Found his chance to punish Arthur. Wow, backs off. Little BM at the end there? Is that what I'm detecting? Gonna be 3-0 for Remora that set. And I believe I have to play next. So if someone wants to hop on commentary, that'd be great. If not, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, we're getting right into it. Legend with the grenades catches 2 with a Magnum early, but Nova drops out and gets the clean punish. Now Legend's going to be at a disadvantage, losing his X Factor 1 here. But Chris has a lot of health. I think he has 1150. Gets caught by Nova again. Still doesn't go down. Kuma's bleeding on Anchor. Unsafe super there from Nova, but it's a little hard for Chris to punish at that angle. It's whittling down the Nova here. Oh, goes for the human rocket. Wow. Okay, nice layers. Scroll Spawn fully expected Legend to DHC into Wesker counter, so he aimed the rocket super away at the last minute so he wouldn't get caught. Wesker's still able to take the kill on Nova. He was only at a pixel of health. Scroll Spawn's going to go for the early X Factor 2 to take Wesker down. I agree. Okay. Little reset there, but okay. Double reset. I do agree with the decision to X Factor 2, though, especially since X Factor is gone on Legend's side. Getting down any character, especially the higher health ones, is kind of a big win right now. So I think he's on a path to victory. The Fatal Buster trades for the wall bounce, goes for the Tenderizer ground bounce. Didn't quite work out. And Akuma on Anchor, even without X Factor, he does pretty good damage. Oh, the Legend special, he goes for the Demon on Wake Up, but Scroll Spawn just held up. Nice way to jump out of that. Legend's pressuring with the dive kick, with the overhead, but Scroll gets the air throw. And does not follow up the combo. He's going crazy. Meteor Smash Inferno. Legend's going to punish that. But the rain from the Sphere Flame is going to hit Akuma. Still got a bit of damage on Doom. And Doom, one of the best stalling characters. He can really just sit back and throw finger lasers. And yeah, it doesn't have to do much to get that last bit of health down on Akuma. But game 1's going to Scroll Spawn. Game 2, let's see what kind of adjustments they're going to make. Alright, instant air throw from Scroll Spawn. Nice. Now, heavily scaled combo here. I wonder what he's going to do. I'd like to see a snap, honestly. Okay, or a reset. Gets another air grab with that box dash H, everyone's favorite Nova tactic. Misses the pickup though. Alright, catches a stray beam super on Chris. And Chris Magnum pierces right through that gravimetric pulse. Living Legend trying to stabilize and reestablish some zoning here. Nice, alternating between grenades and Magnum. Catches Nova, goes into the level 1. Now, Chris is a little low health, but otherwise in a good spot here. He's got the bar advantage. He's got some grenades set up, and Skrull being a footsies character, he does kind of have to find that opening. Plasma Beam Assist is pretty good way to allow him to approach, but he's still got to find that spot, and there it is. Finds the meteor smash right when Chris goes for a Magnum. Oh, and comes in swinging on incoming Legend. He's going to go for the 2-bar THC. Skrull's going to go down here. Now Doom coming in with a little bit of X Factor 2 left. Okay, instant dash down air L. And he's going to instantly go into the level 3, take down Wesker. So Legend still got his Anchor Akuma with 3 bars and X Factor, but Akuma's such low health that Skrull Spawn potentially could kill off of just one hit here. This is kind of a next hit wins kind of game. Legend, wanting to stay safe, goes for the DP Invincibility Super into X Factor. He's going to close it out with the HDP. Alright, so all tied up. 1-1. Legend getting caught low by the Nova slide that was covered by Plasma Beam. He's going to go for another reset, but Legend smelled that one coming. Punishes Nova's L Rocket Punch with a normal grab. And Chris, as we all know, really big damage, even off of throws and stuff with that flamethrower command normal. Going to set up a couple grenades here on incoming. Skrull actually blocking the first missile of that super, and then going for Inferno to stop the Chris set play pressure. Gets the command grab, re-corners Chris here, and I think for 1 or 2 bars he can take down Chris. Yeah, just 1. Man, that Inferno is such a damaging super. Okay, another command grab, nice. Just for the dive punch pickup, ground bounce. Still has wall bounce here. Oh, I think that was another air command grab reset, but catches him with the cross-up meteor smash anyway. The Skrull classic right there. Tenderizer, launch, meteor smash. The Skrull Spawn with the momentum for sure, but if Legend can time out this X Factor, he has a chance. He has 5 bars. Kuma does plenty of damage. There it is, lands the clean hit. Crouch L. See how much damage he can get. He's going to get at least a double super in the corner. Knockdown S. Jump back super. Alright, so now it's 1v1. Next hit wins for Skrull Spawn here, I believe. He's got plenty of bar. Legend might need 2 hits, depending on how much stray damage he can get here. But he's landing a few stray fireballs. Maybe he can get some chip damage. Okay, nice anti-air, but does not believe. Right through. Wow. Yeah, you know, Anchor Dooms love to do stray photon array and neutral, but Legend was able to get right through it with the demon. Usually you can OTG with a level 1, but he didn't have the bar there. It's going to punish the unsafe foot dive. Oh! He only had to launch. Now he's getting chipped out. Skrull Spawn can sit back on these 3 meters now that Legend has spent his, but does not cancel into the THC. Just takes the fireball, and Legend's going to steal that. Yeah, he had 3 bars. He just had to cancel into THC a little bit earlier. Legend with the clean hit, round start. This is going to be a dead Nova. Oh, living on a pixel, but gets chipped off by Tatsu. Oh, hit stun a little high there for Skrull. Legend's in a great spot. Hasn't taken any damage yet. Skrull's being chipped out Snipe the Doom Assist with Magnum. Nice. That Inferno was going to catch Chris right at the tip, so he went into level 3, but it still caught. The invincibility wasn't enough, or somehow that Skrull Super still went through. Skrull Spawn drops the X Factor 2 combo, though. Legend is just sitting back, happy to let this X Factor time whittle down by itself. Skrull Spawn gets the kill. Okay, so Skrull Spawn would benefit to get some momentum here. Nice. He goes for the meaty 3H into M command grab. Another reset here. Okay, nice, smart from Legend. He M teleports away the backwards one. Catches both with the Inferno. Oh, and he's still going for the assist. Nice, gets the kill on Akuma. Is Legend going to be able to punish? No. But he will take the glasses off, activates X Factor. He's not going to take any chip from this Inferno. Skrull Spawn's just staying safe with this Photon Array. And now he's got to wait. He's got to time out some of this X Factor, but Legend lands the clean air-to-air. Skrull's the last hope here for this set for Skrull Spawn. And Legend's just moving so quick, crossing up all over the screen, gets several stray hits on Skrull. And he's going to take the set just like that, 3-1.
Do the talking. Go for broke. Fight! First attack. Air combo. Level 2.
Yeah, so I mean, Spencer point neutral can be a little tough just because he's kind of an honest character and he needs a horizontal assist to approach. But Midnight Snack has 2 of those on his team with drones and Tatsu, so he's got some ways of getting in. But the Morgan matchup is still very difficult, I think, for Spencer, so we're seeing that play out right now. Oh, but with a pixel of health, Spencer lands an overhead. Nice, and just barely builds another bar for the DHC, so he's going to be able to bring Sentinel in here for the kill on Morgan. Very nice. Let's see what kind of order he wants. He's going to leave Sentinel back in. Wow, cross up into the ground bounce. Chooses to X-Factor Magneto. Smart decision. He's got the horizontal shot assist on Spencer to re-ground them. But Escalante's Doom is very capable. Midnight Snack has to be careful not to overextend right here. Gets caught by a straight foot dive in the air. Escalante full conversion. Sentinel's going to go down. So now Midnight Snack is kind of on the defensive. Without X-Factor, gets opened up high. Last chance with Akuma here. Nice, same side high. Blocks it. Stalling out the last bit of the X-Factor timer with that super. And just a raw S catches Akuma. Midnight Snack overextending a little bit. Alright, he's going to take it with the level 3. Good first game though. I liked that Midnight Snack really capitalized on his momentum towards the beginning of the game, but Escalante was still able to bring it back with X-Factor. So now Escalante activating Astral Vision right at the beginning. Midnight Snack's just going to have to hold this until the timer runs out. Nice zips, avoiding some of this chip damage. Missiles in the air, blocks those 2. Okay, now Morgan's out of bar, so this would be the time to approach. Oh, he called Sentinel, but the stray single missile cancels the drone assist. Okay, Tatsu lands on Morgan. Goes for the zip combo. Nice 80k extension. And I think this is another kill for 2 bars. Nice. See if he wants to bring Spencer back in. Okay, loses a bit of red health, but keeps his team order intact. Nice confirm off of the drone's assist. Oh, reset into low. Usually you see a command grab right there. Nice. Another 80k with the drones. Okay, now same situation as last game. Midnight Snack's got his full team. Escalante with the Doom. Catches a stray zip though. This is how it starts. Sentinel was doing something on incoming. Gotta be careful. Alright, now Escalante, one mix-up. Any hit could take it against Akuma. Blocks the cross-up. Nice! Okay, a couple invincibility exchanges there, but Midnight Snack wins out in the exchange. Gets the clean punish on Doom. Nice stuff. Okay, air grab. I'm liking the patience we're seeing from Midnight Snack right now. Escalante's got Magneto on point this time. Last couple games we saw him go for an instant Astral. It looks like he's switching it up. He got a clean hit on Spencer. Calls Harmonizer. It's going to be a lot of meter built. It's going to go for the level 3. And who's that? I have none other than TA Wolf joining me. What's up, Wolf?
Hey, yo, what up? How are you doing, Mothman? Hopefully everybody in the chat is fine as well. We're here and ready to commentate some Marvel. How's the match going right now, Moth? Brief me in.
It's going good. You know, we haven't seen too much of Midnight Snack. I think he's more of a recent player, but he's holding his own against Escalante here. It's tied up right now.
That's pretty good. I see that he's rocking Team Knives, a certified hood classic of a team. It's very, very solid because it's two very strong assists for Spencer, and Akuma's, of course, a respectable anchor. But what can you really do once Escalante gets going? I feel like this is the type of matchup where you have to pressure from the very start and try to disassemble Escalante's team a little bit, because each character is very powerful individually, but they work way stronger as a team. And if you don't exert that pressure, you can get in trouble, just as we're seeing right now, Mothman.
Yeah, I agree. And I think those moments when Escalante runs out of Astral Vision bar is kind of the time when you want to approach with these more honest characters like Spencer and Akuma. But Escalante's got a couple of bars stocked right now. Midnight Snack is just going to have to find some kind of opening in a different way.
Yeah, I feel like what you have to do is kind of stall out the Astral Vision as much as possible, maybe X right there, and try to punish any activation, because Akuma is one of the characters that can keep Morrigan in check. But if you just give her the space to set up the fireball traps and approach safely behind that Astral Vision clone and a fireball, then it gets really, really tough. I'd like to see a little bit more aggression by Midnight Snack, chasing in and Escalante nullifying the zip in. Very, very smart. A lot of characters can do that, and surprisingly, Midnight Snack techs the TAC, looking good. I like the pressure. Escalante trying to weave away, but Dr. Doom getting punished every time he's getting called, so you have to be very careful there, Mothman.
Yeah, and I was going to say that as well. That's another thing you can look for when Morgan's doing the Astral routine is where's the Doom assist? And if he can snipe it out with an arm or a beam super from Akuma, that might help him out in the long run. But yeah, it looks like these last couple games, Magneto's actually just... Escalante is just keeping Magneto on point, and he's ending up with a lot more bar and momentum this way, so it seems to be working out.
Yep, and gets the birthday there, but doesn't spend the X to confirm. It was an awkward angle to get that air super right there, the Luxor. Really, really rough to deal with. And once again, the strength of Magneto is that he's a relatively safe DHC to any install super, so you can just kind of chuck it out and recover neutral, a la Virgil, without having to do much. And Escalante is just setting up the fireball traps right here. Midnight Snack understands this and goes for the punish. Doesn't quite get the hit, goes for the overhead, not enough, and the shell kick. You have to really respect it. You either whiff punish it when it lands, or you have a button good enough to anti-air it. Otherwise, you don't swing. And speaking of the anti-air, we see the hit right there. Beautiful confirmation, and now Magneto has to guess. How's it looking for Midnight Snack right now, Mothman?
Yeah, the Sentinel call was a little rough with Morgan fireballs on the screen, but Midnight Snack didn't flinch, got the hit right on Morgan, converted. That was good, but now unfortunately X Factor ran out. Escalante's got the full hit with plenty of bar. Looks like he's going to take the set 3-1.
Yep, very, very solid play from Escalante, as we're used to. It's looking really, really good. Speaking of looking good, did you know that if you subscribe to twitch.tv/HAVENGERS, you become physically more attractive? I did not think that was the case before I started my subscription, but now that I do, I just pull mad girls and boys.
You want to leave. I see how it is.
I was literally unwrapping my lasagna as you came into the chat. I don't want to hear you.
I'm just kidding. Go for it, man. I got this one.
You look like lasagna.
He just left. Okay. D-Hud versus Memes. What do we got? Memes on his Morgan Doom Virgil. He's been doing that lately. Nice. And D-Hud with his classic Coach Steve team. Gets the air grab on Morgan. Very short combo. He's going to go for the snap on Virgil here. Interesting. Okay, cross up overhead. Gonna hard tag Doom. Okay, so with extensions, I think this should be enough to kill the Virgil. Might have to X. Yeah, Virgil's not going down. Instantly DHCs into Doom to keep the health he has on Virgil. Nice. So Meme's keeping his team intact, but it's all out of order now. Meanwhile, D-Hud's got basically full life in his original order. So Memes is looking to build up some meter here and potentially DHC Astral in. Gets sniped by D-Hud's Human Rocket Punch super. Now Memes is taking his chance to DHC. Actually caught him with the Photon Array, so he's going to go into a Virgil Swords combo. Drops it. It was a little funny timing. This gets caught by the falling H from Nova. Okay, now Nova going down, but he could... Okay. I was going to say he could use that red life before he goes down, but just gets foot dived on incoming. And Meme's probably looking to call Morgan one more time. There it is, 2 bars. So now at any point he can Photon Array into Astral. That's what we're going to see. D-Hud getting clipped by the Photon Array. And Spencer with no meter does not do too well against this Astral stuff. Best he can do is some zips, keep his mobility going, and try to avoid as much chip as possible. D-Hud doing a pretty good job of avoiding all of this. Now Meme's out of bar again. D-Hud chooses to bring Doom in. Ooh. Memes actually landed a clean overhead hit there, but didn't believe. So this is kind of getting down to the wire. 26 seconds left. D-Hud sniping the Doom out with the Bionic Arm. X-Factors to stay safe, but somehow still gets caught. Now both players in X-Factor. Memes is regenerating that life. He's trying to make use of that last little bit of the Astral Time. Builds another bar. Catches Spencer again. Now this is really close, but D-Hud has the life lead, and he's just going to catch the stand jab on Morgan there. Nice stuff. With some good patience on D-Hud's side. Alright, so we're back to the round start neutral now. I think against Meme's team, the Chris G team. Oh, one sec. Okay, sorry, we froze for a sec. I think Morgan's like a big enough threat that you want to take her out early and then try to snap Doom and bring in Virgil. But it looked like last game D-Hud was worried about the Virgil and just wanted to bring him in. So I'm curious to see how this is going to play out this time. Both players are just feeling it out in the neutral. Building bar, taking the stray hits where they can. And just like that, D-Hud plinks up and catches an air grab on Morgan. Let's see if he's going to go for the snap or the kill this time. This time Morgan was a bit lower health. He's got more bar. Maybe he feels more confident that he can take the Morgan down. Yeah, 1 bar, just like that. So that's a big win for D-Hud. It's a big threat for sure. So now I think the plan is land a hit on Doom and snap. But Memes catches D-Hud up backing right there. Drops the Doom combo. And does an unsafe finger laser. Nope, butter gun. Wow, okay, that's probably not the super that Memes wanted to DHC in with, but it actually catches Nova, so it worked out. Now he can choose to X here if he wants to. Yeah, I agree. Spencer's got a lot of health, just take him down. You can do the X Factor 2 Lunar Phase loop right here. See if he's got it. Nice, 3 reps. Okay, now he gets the strong incoming on Doom. Nice, I don't even know what side that was. Same side? But Doom ended up a bit too high to fully convert. The cheeky M teleport. D-Hud was just outside the corner, so Memes was able to get behind him with that teleport. Takes the second game. Alright, it's all tied up. This next game is crucial for the momentum. Oh, Memes did not unfly right there. It was a little unsafe with Morgan. Gets caught by the energy javelin, but did not convert on D-Hud's side. Nice. Low profiling the plasma beam assist with crouching L there. Nice. D-Hud probably mashing against TAC and just gets a raw S. Actually hits Morgan. Couple of drops here on both sides though. Memes is potentially in a good position. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, but D-Hud gets his order fixed. Memes kind of running out of health on Morgan and Doom, but he should still try for an Astral here. I think he's a little scared of the Speed Tackle Super. D-Hud spends a bar on the Beam Super, brings Spencer in. Okay, so now I think is Memes' chance to get going. If he gets a chance. Yeah, one of these times that Spencer goes airborne, I'd like to see him just activate. It would make the neutral a lot harder for Spencer. There we go. Okay, so now D-Hud has to do his best to time out this Astral Vision. He's going to take to the air. Try to avoid some of the chip. But that's what the missiles are for, right? Catch you anywhere. Alright, now Meme's really losing health. Morgan and Doom both bleeding badly. Doesn't unfly again and gets caught by the energy javelin. So Doom losing all that red life. Gets clipped by D-Hud's plasma beam assist. Nova's going to take Doom down just like that. So he gets one incoming opportunity on Virgil. Helmbreaker. Wow. Spencer does his own version of Helmbreaker. Just like that. Alright, nice. So D-Hud going up 2-1 against Memes here. Memes honestly playing the neutral pretty patient and solid. I think he just needs to stay safe in a couple of those scenarios. He didn't unfly. But other than that, this could really go either way as far as I see. Wow. The raw human rocket punch in the air. Full conversion into Doom. And you know the thing about this team comp is the Spencer DHC does so much. Wall bounce is used in this case, but it won't matter. Morgan only has 950 health. Spencer super is just enough to take her down. D-Hud's order switching a little bit, but he's still in a great spot. Now Meme's probably looking for some kind of clean hit with Doom, or it's just going to opt to DHC Virgil in at some point. D-Hud keeping the pressure on. Nice approach with the plasma beam and box dash right there. Okay, yeah, now Memes is going to take his chance. DHC brings swords in. And Nova's in the air, yeah, gets caught cross up. Sometimes it's safer to stay on the ground in that case. Memes is going to spend the X Factor 2 just to take Nova down, try to get some momentum started. I agree. A little off on the incoming, but it doesn't matter. Lands the air grab, drops it again, cross up Helmbreaker. Okay, leaves Doom at a pixel. Spencer doesn't really have a safe DHC in that scenario though. But now Memes is out of X Factor, he's going to have to deal a lot of damage to Spencer. He's got, I believe, 1050 health, X Factor Armor Piercer. Virgil's going to go down just like that. Doom's going to lose about half his life in red health. Oh, dirty cross up there. Nice one. Nice incoming by D-Hud. And he takes the set 3-1.
Let's see what happens here. Going to the very start of the match, we see a more defensive approach from Mothman on the right side of the screen. Remora there on the left gets the grab, but not a easy enough confirmation. Jump S is the correct play right there. Very experienced stuff from Remora, but it's kind of interesting right here. The Dorito saving MODOK gets locked down by the rapid slash. Okay, we see the Sogenmu pressure. Oh my goodness, once again, very awkward, confirms, does manage to get the hit though, and now there's 3 meters on deck. Phoenix is starting to become like a possibility. Remora realizes this and decides to go for absolutely no mix. Gets blessed by the Phoenix Psycho Crusher right there. Let's see what happens. It's called Overdrive, but the real ones know it's the Psycho Crusher. Learning so much. He learned about the fall of Babylon, the Romans, the Greeks, everything. Ancient history is in MODOK's mind right now. We see an Soul Drain right there. Mistake doesn't quite pay off. Zero is saved right here, and it's looking really, really rough for Remora. Goes for the deepest of the feet divins. That was very, very deep. Edgar Allan Poe literature level foot dive right there. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. We see the chase down from Remora, but once again not capitalizing. And you cannot let a player like Mothman have so many opportunities. He's a man that will take a centimeter and will get 9 billion kilometers. And I'm using the metric system just to confuse our American viewers tonight because I'm feeling petty. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. The pressure Zero is getting chipped out by the blaster. Very, very rough stuff. The Dorito right there setting up the defense. Okay, we see the giant Dorito once more. Goes for the safe pressure, gets the chip, knows that Phoenix is already a guarantee, gets side switched by the Buster. Let's see what happens. Remora going for the combo right here, snapping in Phoenix. I disagree in this scenario, since Dark Phoenix is already a reality. Unless you have like some very forbidden tech with Zero, you might as well just fight it out and try to get the kill with your anchor. I am not a believer in just letting Mothman have characters. It's an unfortunate activation here of X Factor for Remora, because now he doesn't get to quite time the mix as he wants it. Not building any meter with Devil Trigger as well. That is very, very important. Let's see what happens here. Mothman tagging in with Phoenix. Absolute great press of a button there from Mothman. Getting the confirmation right here. Let's see what happens. Okay, gonna go for the fine. Very good. Loving the confirm right here. And this is 1-0 in Mothman's favor. Doing precisely what he said. He said, I am going to body Remora and I'll be right back. And right now he's working on the be right back part, but he's definitely bodying Remora. Let's see what happens here. Remora with the early lead this time. The opposite of last game. Did not let MODOK play any neutral. And I think against this particular team, you have to get rid of the MODOK, and then you have to snap the Phoenix and the second character. The bomb there, protecting. Very, very smart bomb. Even though that's not what it's called, but doing what it's intended to. Good placement. Ooh, falling there with the booty. It's actually MODOK's most Pringles way of getting down, because any launcher will beat it except Iron Fist. Press F for Iron Fist in the chat. Oh my goodness, we see the pressure right here. Nice snipe away from the MODOK Psionic Blaster. The pressure is too deep right now. Remora is kind of struggling. Dark Phoenix is basically a guarantee. Oh my goodness. We see the confirmation right here. El Sacerdote. Only confirmations right now. Okay. Learning a lot. Okay. A couple of recipes right here. Gordon Ramsay. Mothman is cooking right now. And oh my goodness. The anti-mash right there. No confirmation, but Remora went for the deepest of the feet divin. Light. Oh my goodness. Let's see what happens here. Oh, goes for the cross up and Mothman blocks it. What defense. And it's just looking rough for Remora. It seems that Mothman is like 5 to 7 steps ahead. How did I count them? I don't know. I just threw a random number out there. Let's see what happens here. Both of these players in the struggle at the moment, trying to get the W in the neutral. Beautiful tag by Mothman. Values the Morrigan assist once Phoenix is guaranteed. Let's see what happens here. We see smart chip strings. The photon shots were not quite popular a couple of years ago, but players like Artistic, like Remora, have shown that zoning is powerful. But how powerful is it really when you have to deal with the Jean Grey mix-up? Beautiful mix, beautiful confirmation. Goes into the team super right there. These missiles are not of the hidden variety, but they do hurt. Looking really, really strong. And now Remora is against the ropes. Mothman doing precisely what he promised chat. A man of his word. He said he'd body Remora. Definitely doing it. And now Remora reevaluating his life choices. He's like, maybe I should have not eaten those 5 ants so many years ago. But here we are. Mistakes were made, and now Remora is paying for them. Let's see what happens here. I don't agree with the missiles calls as an answer to MODOK flying around, because he does get a second assist right there, but the lockdown on the ground is very, very good. We see the pressure here from Zero. Now it comes down to, can Remora lock down Mothman right here? Goes for the soup. Okay, very, very interesting. Once again, Mothman not minding those missiles, gets more air actions, gets to call Morrigan once more. Morrigan gets blessed, missiles protecting Remora. And now here's where it gets complicated, because 5 bars are pretty much a guarantee at this point. Mothman's MODOK did the thing he needed it to do. And now the Morrigan pressure, very smart, gets that launcher there to eat the missiles. Beautiful whiff punish right there with the crouch medium from the Zero. Oh my goodness, so much pressure at the moment. And Mothman's Morrigan is a sight to behold, really. Activating Sogenmu, that's goodbye to neutral game to you. Not quite the lockdown that Remora needed, giving that Morrigan a little bit of extra space. And now that Sogenmu has run out, Mothman is going to feel a little bit free to pressure. Let's not forget that anything MODOK and Morrigan do after the 5 bars are guaranteed is pretty much extra credit. Remora is one of those kids that would maybe get C's, D's, but Mothman has so much extra credit. He got whatever comes before A. He has grades in the Roman alphabet right now. Let's see what happens here. Sorry, the Greek alphabet. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Tagging in the Phoenix. This is a smart activation. However, let's not forget that Zero's there in the back. We might see a tag from the Morrigan. We might just see Phoenix fight it out right here, set a trap, try to nullify the zoning. I agree with that assist call right there with the Virgil, but not quite capitalizing. Phoenix living on a prayer. Let's see what happens here. A lot of pressure. Activating the Astro Vision. Very, very interesting. Dr. Doom on the chip out, but now it just seems inevitable that the Latvian dictator either tags out or dies. Goes for the former. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. What a tag into Modok. Setting up the Dorito, but we see the snipe there on Dr. Doom, not protected by Remora. Very, very interesting stuff. We saw the slowdown there to recognize the assist died. Blaster, blaster. Oh, things are looking rough. Beautiful pizza cutter right there. Once again, Modok's jumping S has a deceptively big hurt box, so you can kind of challenge it every time, but it feels and it smells not like Team Spirit, but like timer scam. We have only 12 seconds on the clock. Let's see if both of these players realize it. Psionic Blaster once more. Not quite enough to get rid of Zero right there. Both of the players activating X. And we're looking at the snipes right here. You should not be calling assists. You should try to get the hit ASAP. Oh my goodness, this could be bad. That Helms is broken. 2 seconds on the clock, 1 more second, goes for the rapid slash and it hits. We see the DP who won, Remora, getting precisely what he needed, staying alive just like the BGs. That was absolutely incredible stuff from Remora. I just can't believe how smart this human is. Maybe we should all eat at least 6 ants as a child. At least 6 is what my sources tell me that Remora did in 2nd grade of kindergarten. Let's see what happens now. Mothman was on a hot streak, but we all know that Remora is a momentum-based player. Let's see what happens. I feel that Mothman has to ice it out a little bit. Went to the character select precisely for that reason. Gonna start with that defensive strategy. The blasters have been working out. Goes for the challenge right there. Activates the flight in order to get that Morrigan call. Gonna be protected by the bombs. Does not mind getting hit by missiles right there. I don't think this is the angle that Remora should be taking, because that is precisely what Mothman wants. And that was the rawest of launches right there. Beautiful capitalization. Goes for the mixture. Same side. Just a meteor right there. But sometimes meaty is not good. You gotta go vegan with the mix. Sometimes you gotta go to the other side, the dark side, the one that crosses you up. And let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness, beautiful Psycho Crusher to get out. Sets up the trap. Is not quite safe, but also not quite punishable right there. A trade that Mothman will gladly take. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness, Morrigan is just getting called for free. I feel that Remora should be looking to snipe, and right now Mothman realizes this. Mothman is like, okay, 5 meters are on deck, I'm gonna play the ground game right now. Morrigan gonna tag in, the Dorito gonna take care of a couple of projectiles. Oh my goodness, we see the Sogenmu right here, but I feel like an activation is almost imminent. The missile saving Remora right there from getting blessed by the jump S. Does he have the missile confirmation? No. That was very, very awkward right there. He had to go for a lightning, an up lightning to the confirm, and oh my goodness, Zero's out of the picture. Modok tagging in. This is a very favorable matchup for Mothman. Let's see what happens. We see the blaster. It really comes down to, can Virgil do it? Can Remora build the meter so that Virgil comes this one out? Because throwing missiles like that is not going to do it. Proper non-push block right there from Mothman in order to get the capitalization. Looking really, really good. We see the Infinito Papito, and we know that Mothman has these. However, this is still online. We could see a drop, but it's looking rough. Remora literally has to win this one with Virgil. Dr. Doom is incapacitated right now. Looks like Charles Xavier in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Literally dead. Oh my goodness, what a cross-up. That was very, very grimy. Incredible stuff from Mothman, and I do believe we're going to see an optimal combo. This man has been uploading everything to Twitter, and we see the pause cancel right there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff from Mothman. Did precisely what he said he would do, and that pause cancel right there, hurting Remora. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. And guys, speaking of beautiful,
And Bugoki getting hype in the chat for his character. Yeah, Zempool versus Chris. Very, very strong. Full screen start. Wow, the quick work from Zempool. Almost comboing into the Hadoken. Knock. Kevin will get his big ass mouse cursor out the way. Very distracting. I don't know if y'all can see that. Zempool gets to open up 2 bars here. Should be enough to take down Chris. It's an extra quick work in there. Optimization station. And no, Zempool doesn't spend the second bar. Tries to chip out with quick work. But yeah, that's punishable. Legend gonna get the grab. Zempool all the way to the corner. And yeah, OTG into the super. Grenade picks up so he can get the flamethrower afterwards. And Legend optimizes combo of his own. Gonna be able to kill here though. Brings Wesker in, takes off the glasses. Not much of an incoming there for Ryu. Ooh, projectile counters right into the other fireball. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, Zempool gets the touch on Wesker, gonna Shin Show. It is enough. Chris can come and lose all this red health. Oh, but punishes the Tatsu. Yeah, X Factor here trying to get something going. Might be able to kill here with no bar. No, too much hit stun for the rest of that combo. X Factor DP. Oh my god, they're scrambling. Okay, hold on. Super here to clear out the screen. Legend wasn't pressing anything. The Zempool gets a second to breathe. Plan his next move. Oh my god, the Magnum for full screen. Akuma loses half his health. Yo, Demon? I swear to god, Legend was gonna Demon. Okay, both X Factors used. I want to say this is a bad matchup for Akuma. Chris has just a little bit more durability. Those projectiles, I feel like Akuma can cover those angles, but if the grenade's down, he can't really do the like cross-up kicks and shit. Oh, Zempool sneaking a grab in there. Gonna be able to tag in Ryu, get a little bit of the red life back for Akuma, and caught Legend pressing on the incoming. Building that second bar here, should be able to take out Akuma. Yeah, first game going to Zempool. Off the raw, drive, impact, punish into the critical art level 3. Shoutouts to Street Fighter 6 beta coming out 2 days. Oh, quick working with the fireball. Connects this time. You know, somebody just donated $5 to the match arena. Appreciate that. Thank you. We'll have to check after this match. Zempool gets air throw, not quite close enough for the katana round. Back to full screen. Neither of these guys want to go in right now. They're just content with playing this full screen game. Zempool goes in with the quick work and fireball once again. Can't get close enough though for the katana rama. And Akuma, oh, taking out a grip of life here. Akuma's actually going to go down, and Chris might go down too. Oh, that is a great snipe from Zempool. Keeping it safe with quick work plus assist. I respect it, Legend. Taking the glasses off. I mean, something to start with the Wesker here. 1 bar working on the second. Oh my god, that quick work into fireball. Doing so much work for Zempool right now. Legend trying to snipe with the super there. Get something started, but had the X Factor to make it safe. Oh, gets under. Back to the other side. Zempool gonna go down here. It's incoming for Ryu. And oh no. Legend didn't keep it meaty enough. Thought the Zempool was gonna respect it. Wesker is going down in Zempool. Taking that second game. Legend taking a second here. Point Akuma? I'm not sure if I agree with that. Especially with Akuma's paper health. Nice snipe on Ryu though, getting a decent chunk of damage. Could have been pretty dangerous though. Legend working Zempool in the corner, but that scramble got Zempool out. Yeah, Zempool able to just keep Akuma out, forcing Legend to tag back into Wesker. Legend's gonna have to, I think he needs to just take a second. He's sort of picking his spots, and he's picking the wrong spots. Zempool just has a read on Legend right now. Oh my god, right as I said that. Narrowly escapes the birthday. The glass is off but fell right into the bolo. Great awareness from Zempool. Lots of extension there. Ooh, ooh. Nice. One more kill. Alright, now Legends team is out of order. Akuma second, leaving Chris anchor. Oh, gets under with the Tatsu though. This is Legends' chance. Make this count. And you know what you need to do. You need to meaty this character. Zempool came in pressing buttons before. And nice, Zempool recognized that. Didn't come in pressing, but nice. Legend got the hit. Gonna build a second bar here. You're gonna be able to take out Ryu. And now you can't let Akuma touch the ground. He's either gonna Tatsu or DP. Do something to prevent that. With the chop there, that 71 MS coming into play. Huge for Legend right there. And Zempool gets the hit on Chris, punishing that raw tag. X Factor pop for Zempool gonna be all up to Akuma. Legend gets the cross under S. Just like that. Clean sweep for Zempool. 3-0. Just like that. You see Zempool himself in the chat saying, "Let's go." I'm sorry, I mean that's Wedge.
And I feel like that is a very special feeling that only Marvel can give you. And if you guys are here and you're enjoying and you are, having a great time with me, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I also appreciate Escalante's Morgan looking really, really good. Let's see what happened. Is the baby a crack baby? No, the baby was just born today, but he's having some complications. So press 1 to send good juju to the baby. And speaking of good juju, if there was a zombie apocalypse, and I've told D-Hud this, and I needed someone to protect me during the zombie apocalypse, I would absolutely hire D-Hud as my bodyguard. He is built different. He's literally buffer than Spencer, Nova, and Doom put together. If we could put D-Hud as a mod and have him play with Kinect, he would be top tier. Sadly, we cannot, and he's getting zoned out by Morgan right now. We see the DHC into the Nova trying to catch that. Morgan gets the hit, does not confirm with the X Factor right here, and Escalante was ready for the punish with the jab, jab, jab. D-Hud is the nicest guy as well. I agree, yeah. D-Hud is one of the best humans on Earth. Be more like D-Hud, be less like me, chat. And right now, let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Escalante has just been so good with the counter pokes right there. Just when you think he's going to go defensive, he gets on the offense and makes your life a living hell. Oh my god, so many bullets on the screen. Dr. Doom getting chipped out. D-Hud leaving Spencer for the back, maybe praying for that bionic arm, trying to go for those photon shots once again. Popularized lately, it was not a common thing to throw out in the neutral, but more and more players are doing it. Morgan getting chipped out. We see the plasma beam right there. Are we going to go for the super here just to force out something? No. Escalante X's preemptively, looking really, really well. Oh my goodness. We see the bionic armor there on Dr. Doom, but it was not enough. Runs straight into the Soul Fist, and now D-Hud is in trouble. Oh my goodness. Escalante looking really, really good in this particular scenario. D-Hud against the ropes. But once again, if we could patch D-Hud into the game and give this man a connect, nobody would stand a chance. He's built different. Oh, what a beautiful plank right there. Did not go for the grab, but Escalante did not seem to be ready. Let's see what happens here. That was going to have to do something. I am a particular fan of wasting the Astral Vision by super jumping up, leaving the shield, and flying. Just so the shield eats the missiles. We go for the Soulja Boy right here, though. Goes for the cross-up. Escalante was ready. And you know what? This puts D-Hud in an uncomfortable scenario because I feel that Morgan is one of Spencer's worst matchups. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness, the pressure is looking real nice. Oh, but Escalante was not ready for that zip down S. Very, very strong hitbox right there. The reset Okaiba doesn't quite pay off. Went for the reset into the Bro Fist. That is a certified hood classic. Sometimes it crosses up if you time it correctly. Maybe D-Hud attempted that. Maybe it was a drop. We will never know. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Dr. Doom gets blessed hit here by what people in Mexicali, Baja California call the Springfield. They don't understand Sphere Flame. They say it says Springfield, so that's what we're going to call it for tonight. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. Morgan without Dr. Doom actually doesn't fight Dr. Doom that well. but you have to be very smart about your meter management. Let's see if we see a tag into Spencer, and just as we say it, we do see it. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Spencer's out of the picture. Dr. Doom Anchor, best grappler in the game, but once again, resource management is very, very important. Oh, that was not a projectile that should have been thrown. Goes for the photon shot right here, gets the capitalization, buttergun, oh, and drops it. Oh, this is rough, but still not over for D-Hud. Could definitely bring this one back against Escalante, throwing those missiles right there. Oh my god. Now it's looking rough because you do have the activation condition right there. You kind of need to go for a random Springfield. Okay, no photon shot. That's what he goes for. The missiles right there for the pressure. Oh, it doesn't quite chip. We're going to see the tag into Magneto. Was not ready to punish, but Escalante was maybe push blocking in his mind. There was nothing to push block right in front of him. Oh my goodness. So much pressure right here. Optimal stuff. And once again, chat, Springfield. D-Hud bringing this one back, going for the missiles, just trying to guarantee the chip right here. Lots of chip. Oh my goodness, no! Weaving in and out is Escalante. Where is the photon shots? Please chuck them out. Oh my goodness. The random missile, the random photon shot, there it is, hits, and D-Hud brings it all the way back. Incredible stuff. 1-1 Escalante against D-Hud. Escalante in a little bit of trouble right now. D-Hud looking really, really nice. Very strong player right here. Oh my goodness, hits him with El Camarón, gets the confirmation. Great stuff. You have to get rid of the Morgan. He does not. Goes for El Camarón again. Oh, the overhead. Okay, rams himself in, but not quite working. D-Hud looking very, very nice, playing very intelligently. And I feel that somebody called Escalante and said, this man will beat you up in real life. Better let him win. Oh my goodness. Let's see what happens here. Escalante with the activation. One more Soulja Boy on deck to try and get the random hit. Let's see what happens here. Ladies and gentlemen, things are getting really, really complicated for the night. Oh my goodness, we see the red health being invested right there, blessing Morgan, but not quite enough. No confirmation. Tags in the Magneto. Is Escalante here against D-Hud. Goes for the cross-up, non-cross-up, doesn't quite get the capitalization. Okay, we don't see a throw punish right there. Magnetic blast to land safely. Magnetic blast. Oh, do we have the confirm? So the proper confirm right there is jump heavy, jump S, sip down forward, jump S, and then re-jump, jump heavy, jump S. That's how you bring them all the way up from the super jump height into the ground. You're welcome for the free Spencer lesson, chat. But D-Hud did not hear that. All he heard is bionic arm, looking good, trying to bless Dr. Doom. Maybe gonna go for the punish here. Absolutely, but very well covered by Escalante. Oh my goodness, so much pressure. Things here are looking bleak for D-Hud. There is not much meter to be spent. You have to be very careful of the soul drains as well. Oh my goodness, so much pressure right here. We see the photon shots trying to time out this Astro Vision. Very, very intelligent. Dr. Doom can't really be called. We see the tag into Spencer. I agree. Gotta keep Morgan honest and gonna go for the cross-up right here. Is Escalante ready? Oh, he was not, but respects the missiles a little too much. You had a little bit of time there, D-Hud. You had a little bit to do a little bit more. Oh my goodness. The pressure right here. We go for the photon shot. Happy boo-boo. Oh, the capitalization not quite there. Does manage to get rid of Dr. Doom. And we're in the same scenario as last game. You have to be smart with your resource management. Activation of X Factor from Escalante. Not trying to let D-Hud move anywhere. Has seen how strong that Dr. Doom is. And now getting locked down in there in the corner. Magneto getting blessed. We see the jump M. Very, very good stuff. No Astral Vision to be activated right here. Calling the missiles there for lockdown. But let's not forget that they whiff when you're in X Factor level 3. You can't really call them out in the neutral that way. That's why they're such a potent mix-up tool in X Factors level 2 and 3. And Escalante notices that he can go for the pressure right there and absolutely manages to get a big W right now here against D-Hud. D-Hud looking nice, threatening Escalante, but a player of Escalante's caliber is not easy to defeat. You have to be very careful, and careful is D-Hud as he sneaks in like Santa Claus on Christmas night. And I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but go watch Violent Night in movie theaters. Movie of the year, along with Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Let's see what happens here. Oh, goes for the reset. Okaiba, not quite on the defense from Escalante. Is looking really, really good. Managing to activate right here. We might see a DHC. We might see a tag into Nova. Not quite, though. You have to know when to do it, because you're going to get chipped out by Morgan. But you also have to be very, very careful. Oh, my goodness. We see the Soulja Boy right here. It might be good enough to punish, forcing out the X from Escalante, and this is a big win right here. Soulja Boy once again. Oh my goodness. Somewhere, Liberal Terminator is smiling like the Teletubby sun. He actually kind of looks like the new Netflix Teletubby son too. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness, looking like D-Hud's game. He's actually trying to time this one out. Just one more meter to go, and D-Hud will be in a very strong position. But Escalante knows this as well. Maybe going to set up a little bit more offense. Going to go a little bit more hardcore. D-Hud playing very defensively. Knows that the bionic arm is looking really, really strong. Oh my goodness. Spencer needs to be kept alive right here. We might see a DH into Nova. Yes. Bionic arm into the Soulja Boy once more. Turn on the Soulja console. No X after. Leaves himself naked. Maybe try to go for a push block bait, and now the thing is crumbling right now. This cookie is very, very much crumbled for D-Hud. Spencer in a little bit of trouble. Oh my goodness. You need that bionic arm to bring it back. But so I've seen this Dr. Doom bring it back many, many times before. Escalante, however, looking rock solid. Immovable object right here, but D-Hud is not the unstoppable force at the moment. What a beautiful confirm. Setting up the full screen traps. X-Factor activation just for survival. Does he have the Eye of the Tiger, though? We'll see what happens here. Oh, my God. One more meter on deck. Cannot let Morgan activate, and now that she activates, this is looking rough. This is looking rough. You have one more pixel of health and gets blessed right there by the overhead. You always have to be wary that that Morgan shell kick actively comes at you so she doesn't get cornered. Very, very good stuff from Escalante. Incredible, amazing stuff. And just showing why he is one of the Grinta right here. Looking very, very strong against Zempool, the people's champion. Press 1. Press 1 if you believe in Zempool. Press 2 if you're a little Grinta believer. And press 3 if you don't like either of these players, but you want to see some violence anyway. We see Mothman right there, very, very aware. We see the tag in from Zempool. Ryu managing to survive, living on a prayer right here. Oh my goodness, what a confirmation with the baby legs. Don't be a menace to the South Central while drinking juice in the hood special. Oh my goodness, beautiful Tatsu right there from Zempool, but not quite capitalizing. And once the Doritos there, you kind of have to deactivate it. Be a gun. A very American solution, I will say. Let's see what happens here. Zempool looking in a little bit of trouble. Oh my goodness, we see the pressure. Just back to the neutral. Very, very passive stuff. Tagging in the Morgan. Okay. Soulfist. And now I feel like Mothman is going to go a little bit more aggressive now that Phoenix is guaranteed and only Akuma really threatens the Phoenix. Unless you're full screen. So you have to be very, very careful. We see just very passive stuff. Sniping that Modok assist with the Akuma Tatsu. Very good. Knows he has the lead, but goes for the risky quick work right there. And I don't know if I agree with that one. Very tough decision for Zempool, because now that Deadpool is out of the picture, Ryu's not going to contend with Morgan a little bit much. Maybe Power Rangers Ryu can, but not this one. This is an ordinary-ass motherfucker. He hasn't even walked back from the moon in many, many years, like in X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Now that Akuma gets blessed, he might go back to his job as a fruit salesman. This is canon. And Mothman looking very strong. This is 1-0. For Mothman. Let's see if Zempool switches it up. Maybe starts with the Deadpool. I feel like that could be a wise decision, because you can kind of pin down the Modok, but no, go straight for the Ryu. I don't know if I agree with this decision, but just straight into the super. Gonna get punished right here. Oh, not quite. We do see the Morgan assist call right there, almost 2 meters. Zempool looking a little bit desperate, trying to catch the landing from Mothman. Sets up the Dorito and accidentally spends that meter with the battering ram. Okay, Dorito once more. No punish, and Zempool somehow managing to sneak in against Mothman. Mothman might have been trying something new, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Beautiful optimal stuff here from Zempool. Hits him with the Ariana Grande Hadouken, and oh my goodness, what a throw OS right here. This is the correct decision. You have to get rid of this Morgan. Where is the optimization right here? There it is. One opportunity to mix Phoenix. Otherwise, this could become tragic in a matter of seconds. Oh my goodness. And speaking of tragedy, Dark Phoenix seems almost a guarantee at this point. No X-Factor activation. Mothman prefers to activate on his own terms. Happy Boo Boo. Nice conversion right here. Blessing the Deadpool. Managing to save him a little bit more, but now that Gene activates is going to be very, very rough. That fireball gets rid of Ryu's feet. fire beats foot. This is a known fact in the human world and in UMvC3. No confirmation right there from the Zempool. Just throwing projectiles right here. Knows that he can afford gene converting right here. Beautiful kill with the guns. You have to be very careful. Gets chipped out. And what side is the mix? Do you press a button here? Goes for the Tatsu to try and nullify the projectiles. Very, very smart. Feathers right there once again. You have to go for the chip out here of your Zempool, but no, gets crossed up. One more chance at surviving. Goes for the Tatsu, but beautiful push block from Mothman. Looking really, really well. Wow, just rough for Zempool. He kind of had it in the bag and just let it go. But if you love someone, you have to let them go. And right now, Zempool really lost Mothman because Mothman is going into the winners finals of this event if Zempool allows this. Let's see what happens. We see the bomb right there, just nullifying the pressure from the Ryu Akuma synchronized swimming Tatsu special. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Oh, goes for the side switch. Beautiful stuff. I love to see this infinite because it's so technical and it looks so pretty. It looks like you actually know what you're doing. There's some other infinites that look whack as hell. I don't know if you guys have seen the Hagar infinite or the Magneto infinite, but those look like you're just pressing a random series of buttons and it's somehow working. Let's see what happens here. Ryu's out of the picture. Complete infinite right here from Mothman, opting to activate Astral Vision just to get the mix and the neutral. And that was the dirtiest thing I've ever seen Morrigan do. I don't know where Jason Game Dev is, but him denying that Morrigan is top tier is kind of crazy. After that mix, that went from S tier to SSS tier. Let's see what happens. The pressure looking really good right here from Mothman. Zempool kind of running into everything that Mothman is throwing out, and it all comes down to the Akuma. Let's see. Can Akuma bring this one back? So much pressure. If you named your kid Zempool right now, if Zempool loses, the whole family loses. You don't want your kid to bear the name of someone in the loser's bracket. So right now, chat, throw those copy pastas and give Zempool the power because he does manage to get the hit right here. Doesn't even have to spend X yet on the Morrigan. Let's see what happens on the Modok mix. Modok is kind of Pringles on incoming, can only really air dash, tries to cover for that. And oh, the chase down, but doesn't get the DP input right there. Gets a Tatsu instead. No dive kick right there. Mothman just playing the footsies in the air with that jump medium. So strong, and oh, Zempool just trying to get the hit. But Mothman is the one that capitalizes instead, and I do believe we're going for a Jackson 5 combo. ABC 1, 2, 3, and Zempool has been sent into the loser's bracket as Mothman advances looking unstoppable. Goken Respect gifting 5 gift subs. This is the spirit of Christmas, everybody. And we all know that the only thing better than a happy birthday is a Merry Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everybody that got that sub right there from Goken Respect. And if you're not yet sub, go sub right now to twitch.tv/HAVENGERS. Other player can do it. And that is I Am Nasty against Remy Martin. Speaking of bad, I didn't know Remy entered tournaments. I thought this man was retired, and he's about to be more retired against this Captain America. Gets crossed up, looking bad, looking butt cheeks. Remy, I'm about to be your biggest hater on the commentary right now, but just know that I love you, just not as a Marvel player. As a Marvel player, you are revolting, as Power Rangers villains would say. And oh my goodness, I Am Nasty looking really, really nasty, making an honor to his name right here, hitting with Iron Man. I've never seen Iron Man even do damage. It's kind of crazy. We see the beam right there into the repulsor blast. I believe that Remy Martin is looking for a safe way to tag in Virgil. Gets the hit with the jump M, one of the best normals to throw out if you are a Doctor Doom. A lot of people like to press foot dive, but the times that foot dive loses, jump M wins. And yes, as Kevin says in his chat message, God is his strongest warriors, his toughest battles, and Remy's looking very, very strong tonight because I Am Nasty is clapping cheeks at the moment. Let's see what happens here. We see the photon shots. Very, very strong pressure right here from I Am Nasty, literally just standing there as Captain America. Captain America is one of those characters that no matter if he's not doing anything, he's terrifying because you know that the stars will be charged at any moment. Let's see what happens here. Remy Martin looking for a safe way to tag in the Virgil, maybe go for something. Remy's a very passive player. He will never commit. He will never approach if he doesn't need to, and knows that he can just win by exploiting the matchup. And that is something I will recognize about Mr. Remy Martin himself, that he knows how to play lame and he knows how to play cerebral. However, that was not very cerebral. Maybe God's strongest battles have been a little too strong for this man tonight. And oh my goodness, the pressure is looking good from I Am Nasty. What's the mix? You have to make sure that you meaty Virgil right here just goes for the air dash. I don't agree with this at all. You know that the Virgil player is going to swing and activates right here. The Devil Trigger, Cucaracha mode activated, El Marciano is out of the picture, and now it's Captain America's job. Goes for the setup right there in the round trip, and oh my goodness. Is he gonna swing? Remy patiently waits, goes for the X. Now it's safe to go in as Remy Martin activating that Gucci belt. Goes for the late teleport, trying to get something out here. The round trip more than enough, just goes for the easy combo, and Remy bringing this one back from the clutches of victory in I Am Nasty's hands. I have to recognize, Remy is very bad at Marvel, but he looked good right there. Let's see what happens here. I Am Nasty looking really, really strong. We see the pressure. I feel that you have to have a complete team as Nasty. You cannot let any single piece of this Jenga tower that is I Am Nasty's team fall, because once one piece is taken out, you can't do much. And Remy's very, very Pringles to the most vanilla 2011 mix of all. Did you guys know that you can mash throw to that and you will bless them? Remy needs to start mashing. Maybe he's a little bit too clean, you know? It's like when you go to a taco restaurant and you're like, this is a taco restaurant, not a taco stop or a taco truck. Something's weird here. This is too clean. Remy is suffering of that right now. It's too nice to be legit. Let's see what happens here. Remy needs to get that 3.5 star rating on Yelp. At the moment, needs to get a little bit dirtier, a little bit grimier. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness, we see the pressure. We see the shield slash. And now there's no reason to commit as Nasty. I think you might even need to tag in Scroll right here just to get that air superiority. Very, very rough stuff for Nasty's Captain America, because Remy's not going to commit. He's going to play the clock for 56 seconds knowing he has Virgil in the back. So you might as well force Remy's hand a little bit. Maybe throw in a couple of meteor smashes, maybe tag an Iron Man, go for the chip war. You have to protect that Captain America because it's your best asset against Virgil. Looking really good. Guys, what the fuck are you talking about in the chat? The best Captain America is Fruitsy. No other Captain America has gotten 2 Evo top 8s. You're welcome. Now, let's see what happens here. We're looking at the pressure. Oh my goodness, what a confirmation from Remy Martin, looking extremely, extremely strong. Beautiful confirm right there, and goes for a grimy mix, perhaps a little bit too grimy, and Remy has a weird pacing of the match. Gets hit by the late launcher right there. Look, guys, Fruitsy does not know what a quesadilla is, but he is arguably the best Captain America results-wise. However, results don't matter when you get sliced up by Virgil, and that is precisely what Remy is about to do. Definitely gonna go for the meaty. Has that potato salad from Alabama experience. And goes for the meaty, but mistimes it as Nasty goes for the meteor smash. Not quite enough, and this is tragic. This is tragic because Nasty did not put the fear into Remy Martin, Senbon Sakura, Kageyoshi right here. Shout outs to the 1000-Year Blood War arc if you guys are watching it. That was definitely Mom Spaghetti. Dropped it. And I Am Nasty. Let it go. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That was Nasty's game. Remy here looking really strong. This is absolutely just a beating here from the Magneto. Remy playing very rudimentary, I believe is the word. Just very basic, but, you know, sometimes simple is best. Easy, just keep it easy. Gets hit by the missile right there. And the tri-dash. Oh my goodness. I Am Nasty making his name a reality right here. What a beautiful mix. I never thought I'd say the words beautiful mix referring to an Iron Man. But here we are in the year of our Lord 2022. Almost 2023. Oh, the feet have been divin, and what a try dash right there from Remy Martin. Goes for the side switch in order to get that optimal Oki right here. Oh my goodness. Beautiful stuff. Oh, but Remy mistimes the meteor right there. Going for the charging star, perhaps. X-Factoring right here. No, just gonna go for the chip out. Okay, this is a respectable decision. But not if you don't chip. And Remy, you can clearly tell that he hasn't fought a lot of Mexicans in his lifetime because he did not punish that. That was a free punish. Virgil, however, does tag in safely, but we do have to fight against El Marciano. And let me tell you guys, the Martian is a very strong anchor. His key component being, oh, stretchy? Okay, being that Meteor Smash is practically unblockable. And is Remy about to teleport into the super? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. How do you run into that? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. How? How? Nothing else. Just how? Why? Maybe when? I am flabbergasted. Oh, and we see the tiptoes right there. The dancing. Looking really strong. Hit him with the Freda stare. Putting on the Ritz is Remy Martin. Oh my goodness, but Nasty kind of recovering. Winning the point war almost every time. It really comes down to, can you get rid of that Virgil? You have to get rid of Virgil. Okay, beautiful mix with Iron Man. Once again, not a phrase I thought I would ever say. Optimal stuff, that's one. Oh, that's two. Is that three? Proton Cannon is about to be enough, but you gotta tag out Iron Man, man. You gonna go for the meaty? I can't believe this. Goes for the throw right there. The tick throw setup. Remy Martin slicing and dicing. It looks like they're playing Street Fighter. Here's my crouching medium kick. Here is your crouching medium kick. You're dead now. Okay, as Virgil activates, he's motivated. Captain America might go for the swing, and he does. Remy just patiently waiting right here, and oh my goodness. It all comes down to El Marciano. Let's see what happens here. I believe a Meteor Smash is in order. Does Remy get the capitalization? Goes for the side switch at the last moment. Crowns him. There is a new queen in England at the moment. Does he get the confirm right here? Is it going to be enough to kill? Does Remy have this? You cannot let this Martian get away. You really cannot. Remy has victory in his bag, but we all know that a drop here would be catastrophic. And he gets the hit. Beautiful stuff. We love to see it. Remy Martin advancing into the next round, but I Am Nasty definitely putting on a show. Beautiful stuff right here. And ladies and gentlemen, I just can't believe it. Can't believe it. That was a great set of Marvel. It embodies everything we love about this game. Why? Because you never know what's gonna happen, you know? Marvel is like life, which is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And a lot of times it gives you a migraine. We're waiting
obviously, for Escalante, Remy, Remora. There's a bunch of strong players still left. But we're going to be getting right into this match. Got Remora and Best Xbox. Looks like Xbox is going with his Doom Morgan Strider. Interesting team. He's choosing to start Doom. What do you think about that?
It's not a bad choice because Doom Strider does have a lot of advantages, and that way you protect the Morgan, make sure you get a little extra meter. We have to be very, very clean with the Doom play. And, you know, I know that Best Xbox One is trying to prove himself because for Festival of Frights, he got signed up by DXP, but DXP proving he's a true Marvel player signed him up for Ultimate Smash Bros, not Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, so Best Xbox couldn't participate, so he has a lot to prove. He did train a lot and showing a strong, you know, level of competition and proving it right now against Remora, keeping that 0 at bay. Remora is not winning neutral, and that's a good thing because it means that his opponent is playing solidly.
Yeah, now Morgan's on a pixel. I'm kind of seeing the plan. He was like using Doom as a meat shield to call Harmonizer and build up a couple bars in DHC, and it was going well, but then he got caught, Morgan and Doom both. So Remora's kind of like on the back of that momentum right now. But Xbox still got his Strider left. He's got to survive this again, move pressure somehow. Ooh, nice confirm. Max range there from Remora.
That was very beautiful right there, Mothman. That confirm is very hard to get. But Remora, you could tell that he's done this a billion times. And Best Xbox One tried this strategy out. Gonna go back to the Nova he's known for. Maybe feels a little bit more comfortable. And I am a big believer that comfort beats tier matchups. As a Hagar player, I'd rather fight many bad matchups, for example, Magneto, with my Hagar than with my Wolverine, for example, because I already know what I need to do. And I feel like this might be one of those scenarios right here for Best Xbox. But you can't just go in willy-nilly against Remora when he has a Buster. He's actually very smart about it. He doesn't look like it because of his post-win interviews sometimes, but he's actually a very smart player. And he's always ready to counter-call your assist, hit that Buster, and that's precisely what you need to do. Force him into an uncomfortable scenario, get the level 5 Frank, and just run the set play. Mothman, what are you expecting here from the full combo after Xbox gets it?
Yeah, I mean, he had to opt. Okay, well, he got the happy birthday. I was going to say he opted for a reset, obviously, to level Frank up, which makes sense, but this worked out in the best way. He catches the two most dangerous characters on Remora's side. Zero and Virgil both go down. And now Xbox is in a good spot. I mean, he's got his X Factor left, he's got health. The only bad thing is he doesn't have meter, but as long as he stays solid, it's very doable. But unfortunately, Remora caught him with the stray photon array. You got to look out for that. It's the #1 thing that the Doom is looking to do, especially when they have 4 or 5 bars.
Yeah, you kind of have to master the dash jump just to kind of bait it out. Force Doom's hand right there, but beautiful grab here from Xbox. Does he have the confirm? Goes for the X. You're gonna make it a little bit easier on himself. And at this point, you just go for the easy combo, but maybe the easy combo was not the easy combo. Gets chipped out MBCI style though. Remora was not ready there with the level 3. Maybe couldn't react in time or just did not see it happening right here. Looking very rough. And a level 3 would have been good, a snapback would have been good, so I don't know what Remora was thinking there. Best Xbox One on the board right now. Mothman, what adaptations are you expecting from our community finalists?
Yeah, I mean, Xbox, I guess he forgot that he used ground bounce to start that confirm there, but in those situations where you have, character with 20% health, just close it out. It's a tournament. But it looks like Remora's adapting well. Just gets the hit on Nova neutral, and that's a big strike to Xbox's team because that's the main way that Frank is going to get leveled up. So now Xbox is going to have to try to find an honest hit and go into the Dante THC, but it looks like he might not even get the chance. Zero gets the incoming mix again, and he has no shortage of resources to get this kill.
Yep, and we see the Zoop Soup right here. It really comes down to what you cover as a Zero player. I feel that against a Dante or a Captain America, you always kind of have to cover for the double jump, but that drop is actually giving Best Xbox a little bit of leeway to get out of the corner. Goes for the super right here. Very intelligent stuff. The missile doesn't quite fall at the time where there was a spin-out animation, so that gives Xbox another opportunity. Xbox might just be looking to get another super right here, but hits the Bogart Stinger right there and dies for it. You can't really bulb cancel that one easily, especially not on whiff. And now Remora is just looking powerful with this 2-1 lead. Best Xbox has to step his game up at the moment.
Yeah, Xbox overextending with Dante a little bit there. Dante is arguably top 10 character, it's great support value, but on point his normals have pretty slow startup, and so you have to really pick your spots and be careful, especially when hidden missiles is on the screen. But it looks like nothing's going to be on the screen anymore as Xbox takes the L. Yeah, that's a good question. I think you just want to be where he's not, because obviously he can put things all over the screen, but the way that he does that is a little bit linear. So if you think he's going to go for air lightning, for example, maybe just super jump and get out, not so much worried about the screen positioning, but just kind of avoiding his kind of linear approach. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And speaking of being where he's not, that's precisely what I like about my life when Remy Martin is not in the same place as me. But you know what? Here we are coexisting in the Parsec universe as I commentate and he plays. He's fighting Zempool, the people's champion. Let's see what happens here. A lot of very passive decisions from Remy. Knows that he can out-durability the Deadpool Ryu shell very easily with Magneto Doom, and just looking for a safe way to approach. Goes for those TK disruptors just to cover all the spaces, and that crouch medium is deceptively long, almost like a Dulcim normal, I feel like, with Magneto, and not a lot of Magnetos are aware of how strong it is, but we see the snap right here from Remy, just respecting the Akuma, knows that he doesn't want to deal with that pesky anchor, and I feel that Zempool has to just fight it out this way, because if you go for a tag, you're risking Remy smelling it out, you know, but banking on that anchor Akuma right here, tagging the Ryu. But now Remy has the option of just going for the DHC into Virgil and playing the neutral that he likes, as opposed to Akuma being kind of able to pressure Doctor Doom and Virgil here. But Zempool knows that there is a life lead to be held and is going to abuse it as much as he can. What do you think, Mothman?
Yeah, for sure. I know Remy Martin is definitely one to just play the matchup, so I don't think he's going to have any problem with laming out these characters like Ryu, who kind of have few options. And we saw it right there. Just bring in Virgil, swords, very safe option. And now he's doing some safe pressure with Virgil. I think it's just some very textbook stuff that we're going to see on Remy's side. It looks like Zempool is going to try to power through all of that, activates his own X Factor. Oh, almost had the punish there on Virgil, but gets the forward throw. And this is going to be an easy conversion. I think that's going to be it for Virgil. So now Remy's Doom coming in with about half of X Factor 2 left. Zempool's X Factor also running up. It's a pretty honest match here, but Doom's got about 3 bars. Do you think this is still doable for either side?
Absolutely. I feel that Remy needs to stop jumping. As Doctor Doom against Deadpool, you kind of want to keep a grounded approach, because Deadpools love throwing those up guns or jumping, and that is precisely when Deadpool is most vulnerable. You kind of have to force him into the corner, just as Remy is doing right now, and just wait, because the moment you super jump, you give Deadpool an out, and you just expose yourself. You have more durability too. There's 8 seconds on the clock. Goes for the punish here on Akuma, and that is precisely what you need to do. Just try dash in, not random level 3, and Zempool does manage to capitalize on Remy's mistake. That might have been a try dash input buffer, but it just feels a little bit like matchup unfamiliarity here for Remy. Let's see what he can do against the Deadpool. Zempool's just playing very passively, abusing and knowledge checking Remy at any given opportunity here, Mothman.
Yeah, definitely. And I know Remy's also battling through some MS, but other than that, yeah, I think both players are being very patient. And that's one of Deadpool's bread and butter tactics, right? Is he throws out the grenade, and if it hits, he can dash up and confirm off of that. So I think Zempool's doing a lot of fishing with that grenade. And if it happens to blow up, you know, he gets quite a big reward from that. But yeah, I mean, it looks like he caught both with that super. Doom's going to come in at a pixel. It's going for the chip, okay, and now it's going to be all up to Remy's Virgil, but he gets caught with the cross-up. Very hard to see.
Yep, and Zempool just looking very dominant this game. I feel that I would like to see a different assist from Remy. I feel like Rocks plays really well against Zempool's team. Kind of, you know, shuts down the offense, but Remy opting for the same assist. Let's see what happens here. Goes for the plasma beam, maybe try to fight that durability war against Deadpool. But Zempool knows that he just needs to wait for Remy to run into something, because Remy's not quite confirming. Might be the MS, might be the matchup and familiarity, but Zempool is just getting away in situations where he shouldn't really get blessed or get those confirms at all. You know, it just feels like Remy's defense is faltering at the moment, and he's gonna have to bring it back with the Doom Virgil shell, Mothman.
Yeah, definitely. And also, like, this is one of Zempool's stronger points. Sorry, Deadpool, I mean. You know, as kind of like an upper mid-tier character, he still really excels at this, like, annoying, like, slow, passive zoning game and then getting, like, a big reward randomly. So I think Zempool's just doing a good job of that. You know, he's playing Deadpool as he should be played, finding those spots, finding that damage on Remy, and it's looking a little grim. It's down to X Factor 3 Doom, but it's still possible. We've seen Doom do it many times before.
Yep, and I feel like Remy needs to propose a little bit more. He's been way too passive here in the neutral game. Maybe it has to do with the confidence in his execution on Parsec, because I am definitely used to Remy playing at a more fast-paced level, but Zempool is recognizing the situation and doing what's best for him. You know, he knows that Remy is gonna have to take an approach right here, just playing the screen game, full screen, just try to zone out, avoid Doom, force him to spend the resources he has, because there's 4 meters. Maybe Remy gonna try to take them into the next game. Do we see a photon shot at any point here? No. Zempool is just content with just throwing those grenades out, those guns, and getting these trades because in the end they benefit him, but gets boo-booed. Oh my goodness, going for the super right here. Gets the confirmation on Ryu. Very, very smart. We see
Nice
Ryu
recognition.
oof, to the dumpster, and suddenly Remy's back in it, Mothman.
Yeah, just like that. I mean, having spent X Factor, Zempool was doing a good job of just whittling down the timer as he kind of annoyed Doom, but Remy found a huge opening there with the happy birthday. Actually dropped it on the assist character, quickly recognized that it dropped, X Factored, and got the kill. But when that situation happens and the assist goes down, the next character comes in right away, and that I think that might have caught him off guard just a little bit because Zempool was able to find that next hit and still bring it back off.
Yeah, that makes sense. He lost to Escalante in the winter semis. I feel like D-Hud is the type of player that Remora could struggle with because he's very patient. He's not a head-first type of Marvel player. He looks for his spots and tries to force you into a bad situation once he recognizes what you're trying to do. Goes for the pizza right here and gets the happy birthday, but didn't quite believe. Goes for El Camarón once more and covering by the plasma beam. Very, very nice stuff. Tries to escape the corner with that jump pass. Very surprising. And now Remora getting the lockdown. D-Hud just choosing not to interact in this matchup, Mothman.
Yeah, and that was smart. I mean, he did find the open up on zero, but that's the extra layer that you have to look out for, of course, Doom Missile. So he was smart to recognize that, but unfortunately had to give up his chance to convert and get the kill. Remora got the hit, goes down here though. Still in Sogenu, nice air dash back. The footsies cross up by D-Hud. And this should be a pretty easy kill on zero for one bar. Now Nova's bleeding as well. He can either use that red health or just tag Spencer in. He's going to opt to keep Nova in. Gets the open up with the meaty energy javelin just like that. Calls Spencer assist, and he can snap here or he can kill Doom. And he's going to opt for the snap. I think that's a smart choice. Whoa, the shimmy.
Hit him with the
Fake
double
cross.
Mexican cross under right there. Beautiful stuff. Gets the hit. D-Hud looking really nice. I feel at this point you just go for the simple combo right here. Absolutely. This might be a little bit awkward because of the laser position and doesn't quite get the DHC. Giving Remora a chance to play, and the helms have been broken. The missiles making that combo a little bit harder for Remora, forcing him to spend a little bit more resource right here. But let's not forget that Spencer is one of the few characters that can actually vibe check Virgil and Doom just by bionic arming. You can't really do the teleport pressure, and Remora knows this, goes for the shimmy Hendrix right there on incoming, just blesses the toes, and D-Hud was not ready to mash the invincible option here against Virgil. This could cost him a Nova somehow alive. You can actually snap here if you choose to, but no, Remora going for the blistering swords, a little bit too hazy in my opinion, but we'll see how this works. Oh my god, what a beautiful flight cancel as well. Beautiful confirmation from Remora. Life is beautiful tonight. That was a crazy game. Remora should count himself lucky that D-Hud got that awkward hit there from the photon shot. You just had to... Sometimes it's better to just spend a little extra meter just to make it comfy, I would say. But it happens. It's from that positioning you can't DHC. Because
D-Hud had such a clean open up on zero with that air dash H, and all he had to do was level 3 Virgil like 60 seconds ago. But yeah, I guess he was going for the Spencer DHC and it didn't come out. That was really unfortunate to see Virgil bring it all the way back with X Factor when he was done.
Oh, and once again, letting the zero live right there. Very, very rough stuff. So what happened with that DHC there with D-Hud is that since not every hit of the photon shot was hitting, the timing for the DHC was a little bit switched up, and sometimes you do it a little bit too late once the last hit hits, and you can't really DHC at that point. So very unfortunate. Tried to go for the Spencer extension right there off the TAC. Didn't work out. Remora got the hit in the scramble right after, and things are just looking bad for D-Hud. Had 2 games in the bag, and just letting them go. This has to hurt your morale here. Mothman, do you think the Nova can... recover here against the Zero Doom Virgil?
It's possible. He could potentially look to get some assist snipes. Okay, never mind. Yeah. If he had survived incoming, I would have said, Nova can kind of bring it back on Anchor as long as he has X Factor. Once you run out, his damage becomes pretty low, or you can do like the double super thing, but it's not always super reliable. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely possible, especially with an assist like Missiles that stays on screen for a long time. You could have like super rocket punch and X Factor or something like that. But yeah, this game looks like it's starting out a lot better. Gets the air-to-air on 0. And he's gonna just go for the simple kill. Beam super into bionic maneuvers. Wall bounce if he needs it. 0's gonna go down. So already this should be a much different game than the last two.
Yeah, I feel that as D-Hud, all you have to do is just keep it simple. The Nova game plan is working out. Goes for the chase down right there. Just beautiful stuff. And D-Hud is looking nice here against Remora. I feel that at this point, you go for the snap. It worked out last time. You have the layer in your mind right there. Going for the plasma beam mix, but that is not meaty, so that allows Remora to kind of swing. Gonna get a happy birthday right here. And this is looking bad for D-Hud, but not over, especially because Spencer can kind of land still, and Nova does get to play right here because of Remora's execution. Oh
yeah, he's
my
just got to
goodness.
survive this incoming, falls out of the missiles, vibe check, arm. There we go. Easy kill on Virgil, MMHS. Oh
Yep.
yeah, okay, so now this is doable. Only thing is, oh no. Yes, Spencer a little too honest in his approaches, unfortunately, without an assist. One of the reasons why he's not the most reliable anchor. Went for a zip there, and Remora just got an air light punish. Able to get to level 3, take Spencer's health all the way down.
Yeah, it was a little bit tragic right there. D-Hud didn't quite recognize that that was a guard break situation, and Remora just kind of swung. And this is one of those times that it's true, but it hurts, where it was a 3-0, but it was close, though. And I hate saying that because in a game like Marvel versus West Coast, I feel like we're going to see both styles represented really well in this next matchup. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness, gets blessed by the booty butt cheeks. And this is beautiful for Mothman because if he gets rid of Magneto, goes for the infinite. Nice guess from Escalante as well, giving Escalante a chance. That Analyze Cube just setting up that barrier, and oh my god, the baby legs. Beautiful confirmation from Mothman. Is this gonna be... This is big Grinta. This is not even Lil Grinta right now. This is humongous Grinta. Let's see what happens here. Goes for the side THC. Sorry, TAC. Morgan looking really good. Escalante in a little bit of trouble, and I don't think Dr. Doom can do it. Not against these three characters in the same team with 5 meters, with full health. I feel that we would need to see a series of miracles so huge that a new religion would be started. And I don't know if today is the day that Escalanteism is founded. Oh my goodness, Morgan getting blessed right there. Mothman perhaps gonna activate. Yes, there's no reason not to. You just have the superiority right there against Dr. Doom, forcing out the resources, forcing out the bars, but let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness, the Shadow Blade pressure looking good. Dr. Doom just trying to find an angle. Oh my god, the Springfield and the Jump H equally as busted as the Shell Kick, looking really nice. Into the unpunishable super, as Twitter would say. You can't punish it. You can't punish it. It's negative 23, but it's unpunishable, according to this week's Twitter argument. And now, Mothman just looking really strong. Escalante couldn't really do much right there. Mothman's offense and defense were both immaculate, but we see the Morgan getting sniped here, and that is precisely what you want to do as Magneto. Morgan might be out of the picture. One assist call, and this is what happens. Escalante turning on the heat for this next matchup. You can't really call Morgan safely, but you can't get scooped like that either. Beautiful stuff right here from Mothman. Just gonna go for the optimal stuff, try to go for a jamming bomb there. No blessing defeat from Magneto. Escalante might have a little bit of a MODOK problem right here, because MODOK is putting in a lot of work, and Mothman just bringing it back. Goes for the guard break. Beautiful stuff. Can't really deal with that unless you're prepared. And oh my goodness, Morgan's hitbox kind of saving her a little bit. 5 meters on deck, giant Dorito on deck. There's a lot of analysis, a lot of stuff to be learned. And oh my goodness, you kind of have to go for the pressure here if you're Escalante. You have to activate. You have to get those soul drain loops, because if you don't, Phoenix is all but a guarantee. We see the Dorito right here to stall the Astral Vision. Blaster just to go into the skies. Time that shit out. You don't want to interact. You don't want to give Morgan any meter right here. Blaster once again. Get that extra chip. It's free. And then again, the booty butt cheeks goes for the late blaster right there. The booty butt cheeks once more. Looking extremely thugnificent is Mothman. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This is a 2-0 lead for Mothman. Escalante in trouble. Seems a little bit lost in the MODOK matchup. It just feels like Mothman is getting away with a lot of things, not really vibe checking Mothman really well. And oh my goodness. This is Escalante's game to lose now, because he does get the snap here on Phoenix early, gets the mix. No, Mothman fights it out. The missile saving Phoenix right there, and then saving Magneto, and then oh my god, Phoenix gets the hit one more time. We see the TAC. Incredible stuff. The Psycho Crusher once more into the Astral Vision. Mothman is just ready for everything. Magneto's actually out of the picture. Kind of crazy. And now Mothman is going to try to get that meter build, fight it out with the Morrigan. And I feel that the Morrigan that has the advantage is the one that activates first. I feel that in this matchup, it might not even be worth it to actually spend the meter. Sorry, to not spend the meter for Mothman. You kind of want to activate here. The chip is looking good. We see the Astral Vision activation from Mothman as well. No, maybe that was just a flight. My eyes got confused. My brain got confused. And Mothman is just looking really clean. Maybe going to go for the up TAC. Yes, going to do it again. No, just going to land into it. Beautiful confirmation. You can tell that this man has labbed these. Beautiful stuff. Goes for the trap right there. And the reset Okaiba. No confirmed due to the Phoenix trap. That was an OD conversion from Mothman, just like Remora saying in the chat. And right now the Psycho Crusher vibe checking again. Oh, you hate to see this type of thing happen. Morrigan gonna have to fight it here against Jean Grey. MODOK and Morrigan. It's looking really, really rough, but doable. This is how it starts. The conversion doesn't quite work for Escalante, but MODOK is out of the picture. And suddenly it's doable. What a cross-up. Doesn't get the confirmation. Oh my god, Morrigan is bleeding. Morrigan is bleeding. You have to be very careful. The pressure here is so real. We need that Soul Drain right now for the East Coast to stay alive in the winner side of the bracket. Escalante looking really, really strong with the Morrigan right here, but Mothman with the launch. Immaculate. 3-0. 3-0 win for Mothman, who's not only been playing, but he's also been best Xbox One with his own sad face. You can tell that one's from the heart. Can't believe DXP would do one of his boys like that. And speaking of doing your boys, that is what Zero players do from time to time. But you know what? It's okay. You have to do them dirty right here with the Zoop Soup in the corner. Deadpool getting the bad end of this mix. And sorry guys, I had to do that joke. Sorry, Fetus. Press F for Fetus's drink, and right here we see the soup. Ryu is getting mixed, and Remora is just looking powerful. I feel that Zempool needs to try something new in this matchup. Zero Missiles is very rough against Zempool's team, and you kind of have to do something different. Goes for the pizza cutter right here, tries to stay safe with the Hadouken. Remora did swing, so that was a good DHC. And oh my goodness. Beautiful stuff from Zempool. I'm telling you, the matches are very competitive between these two. You have to meet it here. You have to. Oh my goodness. That was incredible. Zempool is a monster. Zempool is a ridiculous Marvel player, and he's showing why he got so far into this tournament. Remora down after getting blessed by that masterpiece of an incoming mix-up. That was absolutely crazy. Yes, I did say that, Remora. Sometimes. I said sometimes. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. I feel that it started off really good for Remora, but it kind of crumbled when he dropped. I feel that all Remora really needs to do is play the matchup the way he was and try to clean up on his execution, because tonight Remora has been very forgiving. I am not used to seeing Remora give people chances, and Zempool needs to clean up that defense, because it's been a couple of times where he's had an opportunity to just block and get a punish and then doesn't get it. But he's swinging here at the right moments. Zero's out of the picture, and it's just looking like a good game for Zempool. Once again, starting off a little bit slow, but suddenly mounting the comeback. You have to be very, very careful with the Doctor Doom feat Devon as Deadpool. You have to be careful with the DHC as well. It's coming at any moment. And just going for the quick word right here, the swords are the appropriate answer. Deadpool might be out of the picture with the proper optimization, but goes for the snap. I don't know if I agree with this. I feel that at that rate, you just kind of swing, but the missile flustering Remora right now, getting punished, and we're going to see beam after beam after beam, and oh my goodness. This is looking rough right here. Dr. Doom on his own could bring it back, but you need to be a very high caliber of Dr. Doom, and Remora needs to prove that his Doom is one of the realest against Zempool right now. Zempool looking really, really strong. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we see the Punishu. Oh my goodness. Beautiful stuff. Okay. Is this enough to kill? It should absolutely be. That does a deceptively long amount of hit stun and damage. And Remora picking Ryu, Morgan, Phoenix. Maybe Zempool is a little bit in Remora's mind. We don't know. This is a rough one, boys. Is Remora actually gonna do this? There's no way. There's no way he picks Peter Parker. Ain't no way. What is this team? Oh my goodness. Okay, finally going back to the Zero Doom Virgil. Reevaluating his life choices. And Zempool looking honestly extremely strong. Starting with that Deadpool right there. Looking nice. Remora a little bit in trouble. Oh my god. Where is the pressure? Okay, here it is. Remora needs to polish his execution. That's literally what's been betraying him at the moment. Okay. Does he clean it up? No! Drops once again. It seems that Remora is being flustered by something, but what could it be? There's just something getting into Remora's mind right now, and Zempool's defense and knowing when to swing has been immaculate. Getting punishes with Akuma every single time. Going for the meatiest of the flip kicks right here. Okay, do missiles get the confirmation? Does Remora need more protein in his system? Somebody bring him a banana. This is a potassium deficiency. I need Remora at max brain power at the moment because I'm not trying to see a 3-0 go home. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely insane. We see the Zoop Zoop Deadpool out of the picture. And let me be real with you, chat. I don't think that Ryu on his own can do this. Oh my god. This is just looking bad. It seems that whatever Remora did, it worked. Whatever Remora did to recompose, to gather his mind, he did it right. Now Zempool needs to look at an alternative here, because if you let a player like Remora get his game going, get his game on, like Jaden Yuki would say, then you're gonna be in for a roller coaster of emotions, and they're all gonna be negative emotions. You have to be very careful with giving a player like Remora momentum. Zempool knows this, just gunning and running and gunning and running at the moment. Let's see what happens here. Beautiful stuff. Punish from Remora right there. Tries to get the escape. Looking very, very clean. Oh, goes for the jump S. And once again, does the execution betray Remora this time, or does he actually get the hits? We're about to see what happens. Deadpool is out of the picture. Ryu is in the picture now. Blocks, and Zempool manages to escape, and Zempool needs to make something happen. Oh my goodness. Remora is not afraid to punish these assist calls when they're done badly. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. What a cross-up. Beautiful stuff right there from Remora. Confirmation on Ryu. Goes for the snap against Akuma. What does Zempool do? Zempool tries to go for something fancy. The missiles don't quite hit there. And Dr. Doom is suddenly being punished right here by Zempool. Not quite the confirmation. Oh my goodness. Remora is kind of panicking right now. Knows that that X Factor represents a big threat. Goes for the soup into the pizza cutter. The DP into the super once more. Is it enough to kill? No, just going for the safe pressure right there. A little bit crazy. Tags in the Ryu, and I don't know if that was the right decision. I'm going to be real with you, fam. Oh my goodness. It just seems that Remora is adapting. He's learning what Zempool is trying to do. He is doing what he needs to do right now. Remora needs to clean up the execution, go for the set play, and just pretend that Zempool is not even there. We're at a 2-2 scenario. How does Zempool ice out a player like Remora? I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, press 1 if you're a Zempool lever. Press 2 if you're a Romo lever. How do Remora fans identify themselves at? Because I haven't met many. But I know Zempools are the Zempool levers. Oh my goodness. Happy boo-boo. Remora gets it, and this could be tragic for Zempool. We're going to need a miracle right now if Zempool is trying to stay in the game. We see the Springfield right here. Not going to be enough to kill Ryu. Remora recognizes this, spends the X. And now X Factor Deadpool could kind of bring this one back, but the mix is just too splendid right here. And the pause cancel at the very end. Remora brings it all the way back. 3-2. Incredible stuff. How about this? But Mexican Pop-Tarts do not have instructions on them. It's just the fucking Pop-Tarts. And they say, Pop-Tarts. Sabor fresa. So to me, a cooked Pop-Tart tastes like sin. And speaking of sinning, you do not want to activate X Factor then get hit against Remora. You absolutely cannot. This is very, very crazy stuff right now. And ladies and gentlemen, it just feels like Remora is on a tear here, on a path to try and get rid of Mothman in the grand finals. It might be, but Escalante is trying to recover as well. Gets chased down by Remora. I just can't believe it. Escalante does have a lot of MS against him though, so props to Escalante for getting so far in the underwater Mario level. But Remora's looking like a cheap right now, especially that mix-up. Definitely held that name right there, looking good, and this could be a beautiful W right now for my main man Remora. Kevin says, in high school they actually had Pop-Tarts on the breakfast food cards and no microwave, so I ate them like that. High school food? That's crazy. So my mom used to pack me lunch for high school. She would always make a ham and cheese sandwich and buy a snack called Hot Nuts, which is one of the premier Mexican snacks. And that's what I would eat for every day in elementary school. Hot Nuts are great. Try them if you can. Speaking of great though, Escalante is definitely looking hot at the moment. Definitely not a nut though. Very, very clean and calculated gameplay. Let's see what happens. The pressure is absolutely crazy. Remora swinging for the fences. Knows that he needs to bring a mistake out of Escalante. And suddenly, mistakes were made. Assists were called. Happy boo-boo. And all of a sudden, Remora is back in the mix. This is very, very crazy. Oh my goodness. Shoutouts to my boy Omar. Un abrazo, bebé. Te quiero. As Remora is getting the hit right here against Escalante, bringing it all the way back with Virgil. And Escalante shouldn't really have been calling assist in that scenario. Remora's looking really strong. It just seems that this is a man on a mission. Something clicked in his head as Zempool was up 2-0. He's like, nah, fam. He channeled his inner ant and said, no more. No more. And then Remora's just been activated ever since, but now the same thing might happen with Escalante. Escalante was up in a big lead. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we see that the frame trap, beautiful stuff. If you guys don't know, that is an absolutely true block string. Can't really push block through that as long as Sogenmu's on the screen. And Remora turning this one back without Morrigan. Escalante's team really requires to severely outskill your opponent many times, but there are not opportunities to outskill your opponent if you're getting blessed in the dome. And it just seems that we're getting the zoop technology right here. Escalante in trouble, but we do know that SDPs are a very real thing. Solo Doom problem. Is it gonna happen, chat? Ooh, the mix here with the lightning, and Remora is about to qualify to the grand finals, barring a miracle right now. Oh my goodness. This is insane stuff. Remora 3-0's Escalante. I don't think anybody could have predicted this. To me, this is crazy because I see both of these players as evenly matched. So that means that Remora is a man on a mission at the moment. And chat, if you guys are on a mission in life, I don't know which one it is, but make sure either way. Mothman has been looking incredibly strong, but Remora has beaten Mothman before. This is starting to become a certified WNF classic right here. And those blasters looking really nice. That extra missile, again, I don't know if I agree with the missiles here for Remora. You do get the lockdown if Modok is on the ground, but when is he really? No confirmation right here. Spans the meter. Mothman just exits the corner. No punish. Gets hit. Oh my goodness. If he had confirmed that, I would have named my firstborn child Lennon. Lil Grinta right here. Looking really, really good. Mothman putting Remora against the ropes. It just seems that he has such a commanding idea of what to do in the neutral game. Oh my goodness. You see the pressure here, the blender double low. Oh my goodness, Remora is with his back against the wall. The game plan right now for Remora is get those 2 meters, try not to get blessed in between, and DHC into Virgil. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's just so dominant from Mothman's side. What can Remora really do? Gets the confirmation here on Modok. It's a weird body, so you have to be very aware of what to do. Just goes for the feed divin and the snap. I don't know if I agree with the snap, precisely because of this. That is not actually a true block string. You can kind of swing on Dr. Doom. And Mothman is not afraid of swinging. His defense is actually immaculate. You have to kind of get Mothman with the uncomfortable mix-ups to deal with. Gets the scoop right now. Not worth snapping right here. And the Dorito might be able to fluster this. Goes for the Brazilian pressure right here. Shout outs to my main man Tortonon for inventing the hard kick dash, hard kick dash, hard kick pressure. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. Modok is deleted. Virgil can still bring this one back. But Mothman, recognizing that is not a meaty situation and getting the hit, just activates X Factor, keeping it simple. Simple and clean. Beautiful stuff. Very Utada Hikaru on Mothman's side. And Remora's struggling. That was not a meaty situation because you did not meaty, Remora. That is the facts. If you guys know who Tortonon is, you need to get a prostate check. Anyways, we're going into the next match right here. Oh my goodness. The Dorito settling right now. I feel that Remora needs to slow it down a little bit. I would love to see Remora play a more grounded game, just counter-calling the Morgan assist every time, sniping her, forcing Mothman to cover for that. Because if you let Mothman go into the air, take the missiles, he's just going to build a ton of meter. Nice swing right there. Not a meaty situation once again. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. Beautiful stuff. We see the confirmation from Mothman. Maybe going to go for the TAC. Oh, but the jab was beautiful on Remora's side as well. No confirmation from Mothman. It just seems rough. Mothman really needs to ice out Remora, because if Remora gets going, we know what this man is capable. Mothman gets blessed right there by Remora. Beautiful confirm from Remora. Remora needs to make the most out of this Virgil. I feel that at this point, you just go for the TAC Infinite maybe. Gets the reset Okaiba right there. The missiles tagging in. Just keeping it simple. You have to get rid of the Morgan. Activate the swords. And this is the game that Remora likes to play. Just keep pressuring swords once again. Make sure that that Morgan gets chipped out. Sometimes Virgil's strongest asset is chipping away. That unfortunate side switch glitch happens when you hit a character, drop a combo, and then hit a character again. The character will come in on the other side. I don't know why it works that way, but you can set up some pretty funky mix-ups. I believe a lot of players have labbed those, and oh my goodness. Remora going for the activation here, but not quite, and Mothman will be content right here with spending as much X-Factor time as possible. Remora needs at least a sword in order to make something crazy happen here, and oh my goodness, we see the X-Factor activation, not favorable for Remora, and Fine, fine, fine. Very good. Is he gonna burn? Is it gonna kill? Just gonna go for the mix? No, just gonna shoot the projectiles. And Mothman up 2-0 against Remora. For the last game, I want to see a different strat from Remora. I want to see a more grounded Remora, counter-calling the assist calls, maybe playing that plasma beam, because the missiles haven't really worked out. Perhaps even rocks. Oh my goodness. It's just crazy. It just feels like that Mothman is ready. Remora giving it a try, going for the Morgan Phoenix shell maybe. I don't think I've ever seen a Zero pick the Shipuga assist. Goes for missiles once again. Maybe it is the missiles that helps Remora in this situation. I would have loved to see a Plasma Beam. I feel like Plasma Beam is the right call when you're fighting a Morgan team, but we're about to wait and see. Gets the early lightning right there. Doesn't quite capitalize on the baby legs, evading the missiles as well. Remora's in a little bit of trouble as Mothman is cooking right here. Tries to get the jamming bomb. Almost ran into it, into the neutral. You don't really ever want to see that. We see the bomb once again. So evasive from Mothman's side. Goes for a little culito, but then gets the happy boo-boo right after. Doesn't capitalize, and Remora's execution has betrayed him throughout this tournament. I want to see Remora clean it up. He's the type of player that never forgives, and this time he's forgiving a lot. Dr. Doom getting blessed right here. Oh my goodness, goes for the raw snap. Phoenix gets hit, but there's already 5 meters on deck. I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. Remora is finally getting the Phoenix activation under his conditions. The missiles are coming down and gets the hit. Beautiful stuff. This is what Remora needed. He needed to get back into this game right here. Full power. Let's see what the mix is here against the Morgan. However, this does not mean that Mothman is out of the picture. Let's not forget that this is one of the most competent Morgans in the business, if not the most competent one. Let's see what happens here. Oh, the air-to-air. The missiles covering a little bit. Mothman swinging. Okay. Respecting the Sogenmu right there. Push blocks properly. And we just see the pressure here. Try to get the lockdown with the missiles. Beautiful dashing right there. Sets up the pressure with the Psionic Blaster. This should be a lot of chip out right here. Psionic Blaster, deceptively big hitbox. You have to be very aware if you're Remora. You cannot let this one slip. You can have one shot, one opportunity, and you don't want to be Cheddar Bob in this scenario. Remora has to be very aware of what to do. Mothman is just looking for an activation opportunity. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, this is very tense. Dr. Doom gets sniped out, and this is what Mothman was looking for. Remora needs to make the most out of this. Sogenmu doesn't quite capitalize once again. Is he Cheddar Bob? Or is he Bunny Rabbit? Oh my goodness. This is looking absolutely insane right here. The Astral Vision, the Buster doesn't quite pull through. Tags in the MODOK just for the mix and blocks. Okay, this is so tense. 25 seconds on the clock. No capitalization here from Remora. Is he going to go for a teleport? Please tell me he's not going to go for the teleport. This is very risky. Goes for the rapid slash best anti-air in the game. Gets the grab. A little bit of X Factor right here. Morgan against Virgil. Virgil has to put on the swords. Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. Swords once again. Goes for the triple cross under. Does he get the hit? Drops it. There is no punish on either side. Oh my goodness. This could still go either way. This could still go either way. You don't want to choke here. Goes for the RF patterns. Remora is trying to jump out. 6 seconds on the clock. Where is the Helm Breaker? It's coming. I can feel it. And gets the grab. Remora putting one on the board. This is so tense. So patient from Remora's side. And this is the Marvel vs. Capcom that I wanted to see in the grand finals. I did not want to see a 3-0. I did not want to see any bus ass. It was just a mixed bag of feelings right here. A clinic put on by Remora. Just crazy stuff. MODOK puts in so much work for Mothman, but once that threat was neutralized, it just seemed that Remora could weave in and out, looking like Muhammad Ali, looking like a chess boxing expert, but no hits to the head yet. No hits. Now, can Mothman bring this one home, or will Remora run it back? This game is so crucial at the moment. Remora starts with his offense, just swinging, locking down MODOK on the ground. Incredible stuff. Oh my goodness, we see the soup. Do you kill, then snap? No, neither. You get the drop, then the kill. Okay, let's see what happens here. No meteorite here, just gonna go for the pressure with the Virgil. And here, Remora finding his spot once more. Mothman looking a little bit flustered. It seems that Remora has learned something that we didn't know. Oh my goodness, once again, that crouch medium has been the adaptation that Remora was looking for. Just catching every single landing. Mothman desperately fighting to get those 5 meters. Let's see what happens here. Goes for the lockdown, goes for the soul drain. Very important. You gotta take away resources from zero. Soulfists aren't even coming out. My heart is beating right now to the sound of Soulfist. As Remora is swinging, trying to electrocute Mothman left and right, goes for the up TAC. You know that Phoenix players are mashing right every single time. Yes, they are, but you had to go for the vibe check right there. And now Phoenix is a possibility. So this definitely changes how this match is going to be played. And you see the tag out there just to get the Morgan assist call. Oh my goodness. What a happy birthday. No capitalization from Mothman. Goes for the Psycho Crusher. And you see him weave in and out. This man is Pythagoras. Just drawing triangles on the screen. 5 meters on deck. Do you tag in Morgan once she heals? Do you do it? No! Remora kind of gets blessed right now, and Mothman's Phoenix is very, very strong. You have to be very aware of what's going on right now. Okay, we see the chip out. Are we going to see the Sogenmu? Just to kill from full screen, get a more favorable activation. Goes for the risky teleport right there. Remora was ready, and we see the X right here. Oh my goodness. Beautiful getaway. The Buster, beautiful stuff. Dr. Doom is out of the picture, though. No more neutral assist. You have to be careful. The feathers right there are really strong, and Mothman might be in prime position to take this tournament. Does Remora swing? Can he block the mix? No, he cannot. And we have a Wednesday Night Fights champion, Lil Grinta, showing why he's one of the best. Mothman takes 3-1 victory here. And we see the button check. Oh, it seems that Remora's buttons were wrong. I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. What a set. What a set. Beautiful stuff right here.